There it is. I was gonna say, where's the music at? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So many beautiful people just chilling here, just chilling, just waiting for the stream to start. And I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for all y'all. So let's go ahead and get started. We've had some exciting times over the last couple days, and wow, we're going to discuss some things that have went down. Some things are hilarious, some things are ridiculous, and some things are extreme. So we're going to discuss all of these things, but the big hit tonight is something that you're not even going to see in the title, description, and all that. What you're going to see tonight, hold on, come on, over here, get out of here. Okay, tonight is the AMA of your boy, Doc. Tonight is the Ask Me Anything segment. So we are going to have a quick segment on a couple things we're going to discuss that are kind of the recent happenings. If we don't make it to complete global extinction with China, we're going to discuss some things that have been happening in the recent last few days, and also we're going to discuss some hilarious shit that's happened specifically in Houston, which we're going to try to find the hilarity in that, because you say 3D printing guns are so dangerous that they need to be banned, but they're not dangerous enough to be brought to a gun buyback. Okay, I don't buy it, so we're gonna we're gonna do that. But alas, let me go all the way. Ooh, don't end broadcast. Hold on. Let me go all the way back, all the way back. And what we're gonna find here is a young man by the name of Slim 223, whom we all know is 9mm Slim. We know you're not operating in the darkness here, okay? He was first, and I would like all of you to give him jazz claps or golf claps, or you, sir, earn one crisp high five. So congratulations. Kurt24, the famous first, even said congratulations. He's like, bro, I retired from that shit. I'm just sitting back watching to see who gets first. Have you noticed that since he retired from being first, he's always the second person saying congratulations, bro? He's like, yeah, I was just watching, waiting. You late is what he's saying. Foist is what he said. So let's go ahead and say what's up to the glowies, to the channel members. So we got Kurt24, we got PC, Kurt24 and PC, channel member. We got Ron Wayne, what up, channel member. We got UAV Hero, which this is exciting. I got a package from UAV Hero, and he sent me something, and I was like, what? He actually sent, okay, so long story. He actually sent me something twice. The first package got snatched by a package pirate, by these freaking cooksuckers. They snatched it, and I hit him up. I was like, bro, that shit's in the wind, dog. It's been like 2 weeks. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna send you another one of not only the same shit, but the same shit and some extra shit. I was blown away. So shout out to UAV Hero. I'm gonna show you guys what he sent me. Chenamemba, and we got Dean Chenamemba. What's up, brother? Good to see you. We got Robert Ribbit Harrison. What's up, brother? Chenamemba. Good to see you. Who else we got? We got Chicka Fricky. Ooh, here we are. C&T Designs and Arms, which, by the way, I had his dong in my hands, and I was actually gonna kiss it. It was so beautiful. He sent me his dong, and I received his dong. He donated his dong for the Gay K47 build, and I'm blown away at how gorgeous his dong is. It's got a gentle curve to it, though, because it is a reverse dong, which is meant for an underfolder. which I don't know. We may be able to freak that. We may be able to take the gentle curve of his reverse dong, and once we shape that to to an anatomically correct penis, um, we'll probably be able to use that. But the underfloor would cover part of the shaft and the little mound of balls. I want to make like a little mound of balls underneath of it. We're gonna make it spot on, man. It's gonna be anatomically correct. It's gonna be hilarious. Y'all are gonna fucking love it. And I got some exciting news about the gay K, the gay R, and maybe a gay lock 17. We may be able to do a gay lock 17. Man, if we can pull this off, so I have a famous stippler that not only agreed to contribute with dick stippling, but he's also coming on the show on Thursday. Yes, the day after tomorrow, a freaking nationally known stippler who he does dick stipples too. He actually hides one single dick stipple in customers' builds. It's fucking hilarious. Like this dude is one of us. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you that right now. So if I see him in here, I'll shout him out to you. I'll tell you. I want to save it. I want to give it a minute, and I'll let all y'all know. We got T for Tejas. Chinamemba, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. My man Raven, my main man. We got One Love Design. Chinamemba, what's up, brother? What's up? And as we go through here, man, there's so much chat to go through. Heath, Chinamemba, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. All these beautiful people, man. Look at this. I guess this is an indicator of how long I leave you guys here. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I just got family I got to attend to, you know what I'm saying? We got Boom Thumb McBangy Hand. Where you been at, bro? Thank you for coming, Chinamemba. We got One Love Design, Kurt, Ron Wayne, Heath, Kurt. It's hard to see because there's probably a place where I could just click and see all the all the channel members that are here, but that's just too easy. ADXR920, Chinamemba, what's up, brother? Thank you for joining us today. And who else we got? Jones Cajun Boiled Peanut Farm says, hello, my friend. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Doug Glowy Gang, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Chinamemba. 16th, Lincoln would be proud. Hell yeah. Evan Budzinski. Yo, by the way, Evan, I just looked and I saw that I had like 13 missed messages on Instagram from you. I'm so sorry. My IG blows up, man, especially since I did that video. Apparently, a lot of people thought it was a little too extreme. They wanted to check on me, make sure I was all right. Fuck, like that was totally theater, okay? Clearly, I wasn't on my way to initiate a new government with one AR with one single magazine in it. Like, bro, come on. But you need to know that what I meant behind that was this: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Okay? Those three things. It's important. We'll come back to that. Okay? That when any government becomes destructive to these ends, meaning life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, when any government becomes destructive to these ends, it is the right of the people. It is the right of the people to alter or abolish it and institute a new government. Sorry. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, so moving along. Thank you all for being patient and bearing with me as I have a partial breakdown. Jeff Cron, Chinamemba, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Dark, my patch looks great. Hell yeah, man. That's what's up. Hello, Ting Ting. Isn't it funny how everyone calls you Ting Ting and not the Cancer Mouse? I just think that's funny because deep in our heart, you're always going to be Ting Ting. And you could actually, as long as you don't change the picture, you're always going to be Ting Ting. Please don't change that picture. I don't think it's you, but don't change that picture. Okay, who else we got? So we got Jeff Cron, One Love Designs, TNT Designs. We got some designs up in here, man. Heath. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody, man. Whoa, and the chat just refreshed. There you go. That's all it takes. And I miss people, forget people. They get mad at me. They, stop. Dark, you shaved your forehead. You know me too well. The end is near, beware. Fact or fiction? A child was walking with mom at mall. Child turns to ask mother, why is that baby breastfeeding from the dad? Sorry, son, but that is a mom. She just doesn't shave or pits her legs. Wow, that sounds like an intimate story you have knowledge of. Was that child you? Sorry. I'll stop. Who else we got? Ron Wayne. Aegis. What's up, brother? Hey, if the FBI is watching, Molan Labe, tyrants. Fuck yeah. Of course, the honorable mentions. We got Too Many Choices, Aegis Gun Care, Richard Monder, Flying Rich. We got Martin Kaminsky. We got the Cancer Mouse. We got DB Cooper, the DB Cooper. I would love to find your money, my friend. We got Craig Lucca, Child Sniffer. Just kidding. He's not a child sniffer. We got Jonathan Garrett. We got the Cock Block 17. I like it. We got the end is near, beware. We got P38 Wilberto. We got I hate Google. Slim 223. He was number one. Love Machine. I'm just a love machine. JC9. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Steve Shitzawak. Then I saw like Dremel. I saw Bending Ballistics. We got the Misty Miss Wayne. Hope you're recovering well. Hope you are healthy. And a whole bunch of people, man. Love that you're here. Love all y'all. Let's get it started. Okay, so that only took 16 minutes and 50 seconds. Rich, what do you think about that?
I'm just, delayed the wipe to know what's up? How's it going, Dark?
And I was like, oh, I could take another 5 minutes. So
yeah. So, did you watch PSR's video?
Are you still delaying the wipe?
Not anymore. So, did you watch PSR's video? Because I didn't watch. I saw he had a video. So he had a video doing a reaction video on the gun buyback. I didn't watch it yet.
Oh, not on the gun buyback. I didn't watch that one. I did watch his reaction of the people that think they're going to save the internet from violence via completely.
Now, can they start with Chicago streets first?
I think that's where they should start. I think they should mark. First off, like, guys, you guys sell 3D printers and software. Could you thin out your marketability anymore? Anyway, sorry. Go on. You were saying? No, I did not watch it.
No. So what are we going to talk about first?
So a few things. I have a picture here. So let me give a couple shout outs. Okay. So I do want to honor a few people. So let's hit friends.
Is that what you did for the last 16 minutes?
Oh no, that was shouting out the viewers. It's different.
Oh. All right.
So I want to hit friends of the Glowies, and then we'll get to the
okay.
Hit, and then we'll hit the Ask Me Anything. Now you guys prepare your questions. You will be able to literally ask me anything for an hour ish, about an hour, maybe 3. You guys will be able to ask me anything. And there's only like 2 questions that I'll say in advance that I will not answer. And that's name and penis size. I don't want to embarrass anyone. So
what you call it, or
I'm happy to discuss that.
Oh, okay.
Like what I named it?
Yeah.
I hate to say it. What I named him.
Mm-hmm. So it has a gender.
It can't be a girl. Well, yeah, I mean, at birth, a doctor just guessed.
Right.
Okay, sorry. So, friends of the Glowies. So, if you guys will take a moment to look behind us. Rich, hold your breath. That was 1776 Supply Co. Now, you guys all know 1776 Supply Co. is a friend of the whole channel, a friend of ours. Actually, it's somebody that I've really been starting to talk to on like a daily basis. They're great people. And they recently did a run on frames. Okay. Now, their run on frames were Glock frames for not $150, not $130, not $109, not $100. They did sell some blue titaniums for $90, but they came back and said, you know what, we got more frames. We just, we don't even want to make money off of them. We just want to give them to the people. We want them to get out before the deadline. So you know what they did? They didn't mark them down to $80 or $70 or $60. They marked them down to $50 for frames, which, as you guys know, if you've ever built anything, you know that that's just nuts. So you know what, fuck it, I'll say it. So they basically did this. They ran out of frames. They sold 2,000 frames in one day for $50.
What?
They did
50?
not even for
They were Glock
$50.
26, right? G26 frames?
26 for 50, and I think that the 19s were.
But that's still.
20 or 30
I don't know what their cost is, but I'd be shocked if they didn't fire sale that below cost.
They lost money on that. And you guys know, like, for when you're looking at companies, they could very easily just write the shit off, take a loss, and be like totally fine. Thank you. Appreciate you, Legs.
I still have a dozen G19 frames.
Black?
Mm-hmm.
Hang on to one or two for me, because those are perfect for painting. I like to paint a couple. And actually, if you want one painted, shoot one over to me. I'll paint it for you.
Okay.
So 1776 Supply Co. was like, all right, we just want them to get out. This is what I think is so cool. We just want them to get out in the community. We want to be there for the cause. We want to be there for the signal. Get them out there to
That's
the people
crazy.
so they can arm themselves. And somebody may have said, just so they can have shit to give the ATF if they come to the door. It's like, damn, which is hilarious. But they ain't getting shit from me, serialized or not. So this is what they did. Even though they ran out of frames, they started scouring companies, calling big distributors, calling massive companies that all of you guys have ordered from. I am certain of it. And then they said, yo, do you guys have any frames on surplus? And a lot of them were like, yeah, but look, we've already projected our books for the next quarter. Like, we already wrote off a $250,000 loss. We're not selling them. We're not doing it. He literally called and finally got companies to be like, okay, we'll partner with you to sell them at a net negative gain, so making zero money. So think of this.
Wow.
Okay? He spent 2 days without sleeping or really probably even eating, or he's just calling people to get frames into the hands of us for free. He's not now. I'm sure there's probably going to be some residual business. People will buy other stuff from his website and stuff, but he's not doing it for that. Like, he's doing it to arm the general populace, which I think is cool as shit. So
Wow.
This time, what they did is a Glock 19 frame. Actually, I'll pull it up. Why not? Hold on. I'm just in the machine. Okay. So they said, let's partner with each other and we'll do a G19 frame and a lower parts kit, which the True Shot lower parts kit is the one that I told you was like this close to factory grade. Like, it's good shit. And a magwell. For $120.
Oh man, dude,
So
I've sold frames alone for a higher price.
Yeah, dude, I used to get frames for $150. That was like the price, right? Then for a while they started to kind of tank, so they were like, okay, we'll do them for $100, or we'll sell them for $150 with a parts kit. So for a while I was buying them like that. So you would get the lower and the parts kit for $150. This is $120 with a $60 magwell. So this is basically like a $60 Block 19 frame with a $60 magwell with a free lower parts kit. Like, that's crazy. So yeah, take advantage. My recommendation to y'all would be, you can just jump in and just buy shit. Obviously, if you're in California, don't even try. Okay, it's just don't. I think it's fucked up. I think it's wrong, and I think you guys are being literally like folded over a table and AF'd. But you know, it's, you can't put him in the position. Not even him. You can't put the company in the position like that to you know, have to continuously have those conversations. So what I would do is I would hit him up on Instagram, hit 1776 up on Instagram, and be like, yo, I heard about you from DLD, you know, from Dark, and you got this deal. Like, what's going on? What should I do? And you never know. He may throw something in. He's thrown in like free sets of sites for people. And I'm not saying that anyone that hits him up, you know, that chats with him is going to get a free set of sites. But I mean, I'm literally about to go like pull a Rich and start ordering this. It's just like stupid cheap deal. So, or if you think about it, a $60 magwell and a $60 lower parts kit and a free frame, or a $100 frame and a $10 magwell and a $10 lower parts kit. It's look, they're losing money on it, but I just thought it was so fucking admirable that he's like, yeah, I have to do this before the deadline so I can get as many frames into as many people's hands as possible and honor the fucking people, honor the movement, honor the cause, the signal, whatever you want to call it. But it's for you. So I tip my hat to you. And yeah, 1776. What's up with it? Rich, are you frozen? Oh, you just didn't move.
No.
You technically you were frozen, but your feed wasn't frozen. So guys, show them some support, show them some love. They're not paying me shit to say this. They're not giving me, you know, like, you know, golden nuggies, golden chicken tendies to say this. I just want to support them and support all y'all. And man, did you see that California that Gavin Newsom outlawed 3D printing? 3D printing firearms is now illegal in California, and anyone, even in 0702 SOT, is not allowed to manufacture more than 3 firearms a year. Bro.
But you can make a machine gun. You make as many machine guns as you want. With 3D printing,
it doesn't make sense. Well, hold on. Wouldn't they consider auto sears or firearms?
Machine gun, 3D printer.
Yeah, auto sears are firearms. So if you like fab 3 auto sears, is that your annual allotment? Like,
oh, gee, I didn't get that one. Good one. Good one.
That's crazy. All the deals are.
And again, it's they make the rules. They don't know what the crap is, but then they don't know what the rules are or how they would be executed.
Yeah.
But we'll make a new rule. So the problem with politics is they're always doing, I banned murder for the 12th time. It's like,
yeah, no, there's no codes for 1776, but they will absolutely have the cheapest pricing on all that shit.
They're killing it. They're freaking killing it.
They're not even supposed to be going this low on price. Like, it's against agreements with Polymer 80 and shit. But no one else was down to all get together to fight to get a final push. And before the deadline. So they're calling this the deadline deal. And here's the reason why. Okay. Every other company stopped selling frames. They're done. They're like, okay, move on to parts, move on to, just selling. Why would any company put all the time, energy, and resources into selling frames right now for nothing? There's no reason. There's absolutely no reason. Wouldn't it be better just to chill, kick your feet up, and be like, we're 3 weeks away from the deadline, so there's no reason to go ham. So the fact that they're doing this to actually arm the general populace is incredible, and I think we should support them just for that. I'm going to go get one myself. I'm not just going to accept a free one, because obviously 1776 and I and Rich and like we have a relationship. So yeah, from time to time they send us shit, and they're going to be sending me.
Dude, they were cool AF to send me out stuff. That was very nice of them.
Hell yeah. And they're intentionally trying to build relationships like this because they care about the community and about the people. So I think that's cool shit. 28 likes, son. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. I'll give you the EDC glowy OTF action for that one. Gerchop, what's up, brother? Bob, what up? Yeah, so to get a 19 frame and a lower parts kit that honestly, when I got, I literally thought it was a factory like OEM parts kit. You guys are going to be impressed. I mean, it is spot on. And a $60 magwell for $120. That's crazy. You're basically getting a $60 Glock 19 frame and a $60 magwell and a free lower parts kit for $120. It's nuts. That's ridiculous. So I love what they're doing, man. I love that they're doing it for us and for the community. So, all right, I will get off of their shaft right now, and I will let you guys do your thing. But even if you're not in the market right now, even if you're not like, wanting to purchase something, even if you don't have $1 to your name because of inflation, just saying, then shoot them a message and just be like, dude, thank you for putting in all that hard work to get frames to the people. Like, that's what the shit's about, man. So let's honor them together.
So 80XR920 is asking, did anybody find the glowy symbol?
Yes, Kurt24 found it first.
Oh.
So here's what it is. When we did the glowy giveaway thing, the sniff out the glowy, you were looking at every single product listing that you can, scroll up and down, top to bottom, and you're just looking for my logo somewhere on that page. Aside from the blue titanium, somebody tried to send a message saying, I found one in the blue titanium deal thing. Like, no, that doesn't count. It doesn't count. Good shot. I mean, it was a good idea. But no, so these are just, everything except that blue titanium deal thing. I know I want an XR920 as well. Yeah, that's another conversation. So in one of the product listings, there is literally just a picture of my logo just chilling. And Kurt24 was the first person to find it. And then after that, I think it was One Love Design found it, but it was like an hour and a half, 2 hours after Kurt24. So yeah. My old Discord got nuked. Can I get a re-invite? Yeah, just shoot me an email. You'll have to prove you are who you say you are. So like a, I don't know, like a ball sack picture or something like that. We'll do picture of your passport, something like that. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding, dude. Just email me. I got you. Rich, you polished your shell nicely this evening. That's great. Okay, so yeah, my apologies. I get so wrapped up on this shit, man, because honestly, I believe that any and every single person should be armed. I believe that felons should be armed, provided that they're not currently incarcerated. I believe that any human being that cares to be should be armed, and that it's their fucking choice to arm themselves with whatever they want. And remember these words: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Okay? Now table that for a second. And remember, when any government becomes destructive to these ends, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, when any government becomes destructive to these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it. Okay? The consent of the governed. That's all I'll say. Okay, moving along. Correct. It was the anti-walk pins. Even bunnies should be armed. That's true, especially print bunnies. We are. I'm just running my mouth, and we're going to do an AMA shortly here. I just want to hit a couple other things. So the other thing I do want to hit for Friend of the Glowies before we move on is tack knives. Tack knives, again, there's no, they're not paying me to suck them off or anything. I am just here to tell you, here, I'll blow this up real quick. I'm just here to tell you that these are the sickest auto knives for the price. And, bro, okay, so as of July 1 in Virginia, they are allowing auto knives to be carried. And I've been waiting years, decades, seriously, to lawfully carry an auto knife because they will lock your ass up for possession of an illegal weapon, which is equivalent to like an NFA violation, which I'm not down for that. I mean, I'm down for that, but not for something like this. Anyway, so as of July 1, they made it legal to carry auto knives. So they hand make these knives in Tejas, and this is literally the highest quality knife, the OTF knife, for the price that I've put my hands on. Fucking D2 tool steel, carbon fiber inlays, 6061 aluminum, and that action is like snap. So all of these are available at tackknivesusa.com, and if you use code DARK, you get 20% off. Yeah, 20% off. And for those of you that have made inquiries, 5 of you have actually purchased them. Where is the Halo clone? Between us here, and only keep it between us, I carried an auto knife for years. Of course you did, John Crump. John Crump wanted to mention how tough he was. I carried one under the floorboard of my... I'm just kidding. John Crump Live, $5 super chat. Thank you, brother. I carried an auto knife for years. Hell yeah. Yeah, they had only Leo Mill and EMTs could carry them. This is the Halo clone, okay? Tack Knives is no longer selling clones on their website, but they made goddamn good clones. This is a clone of a $750 knife that he redid for $159. Now watch this shit, okay? I want you to actually see like the whole thing. Bro, look at the fucking machining on the blade. Look at the blood drain, which actually that's a piece to make it still deploy underwater, but people call it like the blood drain. This is D2 tool steel. This is the Tack Knives Halo clone, what some people are dubbing the pump action knife. It is a single action, which actually adds to strength because of the size of this fucking thing. Having a dual action, a double action, is just too much. So because they are not selling the clones on the Tack Knives website, he said you could act as a dealer and sell them for me. So I am actually selling these for him on his behalf, and they're $159. And I am just selling them for $109. And for full transparency, I am making $10 on selling these. $10. But it gives the channel a little bit of support. Tack Knives fulfills the order and all that shit. You still get the same guarantee, the same quality, like everything is the same. You just get them through them. So if you're looking for a Halo clone, hit me up. They're going to run out probably within the next couple weeks. So if you want one, I'll let your boy. They also come with a Kydex carrier too, so you can like rock it on the belt. I haven't really showed the other ones off. I've also got this one, which is a like plum colored aluminum body with it's got the glass breaker with the bead in it, so it breaks glass really effectively. Really nice action on this OTF. It is a bitone Tonto, and these are available too. I think this one was $79, but they have one just like it for like $49. I don't know what the difference is, but Tech Knives USA, use code DARK, you save 20% off. Clicky. Now, last one, and then we'll keep moving. This is the PWEDC Blue Glowy version. This is the only one they have on their site that will actually fit in your beehole. So if you're down for that PWEDC life, if you already have one of these, then you need one of these. It's just so adorable, so adorable. But yeah, for the Halo clones, hit me up. Look at the fucking quality on that thing, man. It's so crazy, dude. God, that action is so nuts. Okay, sorry. I'll stop. Okay, so that's it. Last one. Oh, this is their TK Pro line. This is their like top shelf fucking line. I can easily fit the XL models. Of course you can. Okay, let me back out of here. I'm sorry, guys. I get excited very easily, and look, there's just something so cool about auto knives. I fucking love them. They're just awesome. Please respond to my last comment. All right, let's see what fuckery he's talking about. Cartel meth is more than 75% in ISO, sometimes more. Psh, shaking my head. Dope is done for. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a different it's a different market, man. Like I was never really into that. Dope I was totally into. Some people like uppers, some people like downers. I don't think any drug will ever really be done for. But Print Bunny, what's up, Print Bunny? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. The other half of 1776. You missed all the good shit of us talking about you. Or maybe you heard it. But that's the Friends of the Glowies. So let's give some support to 1776 Supply Co. Take advantage of this awesome fucking deal that is going to run out, just as the last one did, in one day. Last one ran out in one day. And let's also make sure that we're supporting TK Knives. Or Glowies. And grab one of these bad boys. God damn. UAV Hero grabbed one of these.
I think it's funny. Go to work, Print Bunny. What, is she not working?
Gonna work, Print Bunny. Hopefully, let me know if you guys heard me run through the whole thing talking about you guys. I just want to know if you were here. I never know.
Their ears are ringing.
I know, they're burning. They're burning. Okay, so Rich, let them know why we're here.
So we're here to do an AMA. We did this with Crumpy yesterday. We're going to do it with me tomorrow. So we did it with Crumpy yesterday, 10 p.m. on his channel and my channel, and we're going to do it me tomorrow, 10 p.m. his channel, Crump's channel, my channel. Yeah. So the only thing that's going to be hard is I was in control of StreamYard. I'm not in control of StreamYard here.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so I would select the comments and splash them on the screen.
So just call them out and say, so-and-so's comments. I want one of those Winkler.
All right, so do me a favor. Here's the rules of the game. So it's easier for me. Do Q space, so I know it's a question.
Hell yeah.
So Rich is really loud and Dark is mid-volume.
Really?
Hold on. Do I have the boost? All right, hold on. Is that better? Is my volume better?
Now it seems low, but the volume on my machine is low though too, because
okay. Tell me 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Is that better? Because I think I had some boost, some gain up on it.
Yeah, keep it there. There you go. So just shout it out. Like, can you see where my cursor is in the comments?
No.
But you can see the question on screen.
Oh, you want me to log into StreamYard on my computer? Hold on.
Well,
let's see.
Yeah, I can put them up like bing bong boom.
Give me a second.
Yeah, apparently volume is good.
And
you want me to let them in?
Yeah, I can't see, what you do. No.
So then I would just look on screen and I'll literally hit the questions like this.
Okay, so you're gonna pick your own questions?
I don't know. I don't know if I should. Can you log in on, or just not log in? Can you go to like on YouTube? Go to it on your phone. So like I have it on my phone right here, and I'm just like watching. Watching chat. Could you do it like?
Yeah,
that?
I mean, I have YouTube on my computer here, and I could just, I guess, grab or pause the question or whatever.
And then as you ask the question, I'll just click it and add it to the screen.
Okay.
Rich is the loudest part of every chat he's on.
All right. So should I back the microphone up? Is that
I think
better?
You're good. You're good now.
Okay.
So before we hit the AMA, which is the Ask Me Anything, guys, should we hit the? I wanted to hit three things. One, the new FBI extremist bullshit, and two, the 3D printed guns thing. Or should we just go into the AMA and then hit that?
Well, let's hit the news stuff. Let's hit the news stuff first.
Okay.
To get that out of the way.
Let me know if you guys agree. If you guys want to jump into the best sphincter gun. If you want to jump into the AMA right now, or do you want to jump into the Ask Me Anything, or if you want to jump into the 3 news topics, because that could take a fucking hour.
The Book News.
Who would win a duel, DLD or Flying Rich?
Definitely DLD. I do not practice as much as Dark.
Dark is low. Okay, hold on.
Oh, did Martin Kaminsky see my closet? You didn't see my closet, did you?
Okay, I don't know what the hell I did. Oh. Damn, I guess I can't. It's so crazy. I can literally edit your mic settings, but I can't edit mine. Like, what the fuck?
Serious?
Hold on. Oh, mine's in the master ones. That's why. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Audio. Automatically adjust mic volume. So now I'll just go maximum. How's that? How is that, guys? Dark got into your closet. Are you using the Rodecaster? He's been busy. Okay, he's been busy. All right, so let's bring this up. Okay, so you guys may have seen that in Houston, there was a gun buyback. And with the gun buyback, they give $50 gift cards per firearm that is
non-functional,
retrieved, right? And they don't function test it, right? If it's a gun, they'll accept it. They may handle it and clickety and stuff like that, but they just expect that what they're receiving is a firearm, and they take it, they log it, and then they give you $50. Now, Rich, there's been so much lately on
evil ghost guns.
Ralph. Yeah, there's been so much just all over the news about ghost guns lately. So I imagine like gun buybacks would be thrilled to get these damn ghost guns off the street, right?
These incredibly dangerous ghost guns.
The Harlots, maybe. Yeah, I would. I would accept that. Non-functional.
Oh, dude, there's a Liberator in there.
There is a Liberator, and honestly,
and are they a bunch of harlots?
a bunch of harlots, a bunch of cab fares, and a Liberator and Glock frames. But honestly, dude, look at that Liberator. Look how clean that print is.
Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't look so clean.
Dude, what?
Yeah,
For
I see layer lines. I see some layer shift.
that's look at the cab fare right below the Liberator.
Well, all
Like,
right. So
those layer
Ting
lines
brings
are
up a
light.
good point. Forever, I was saving my bad prints, my bad AR lower prints, or my broken AR lower prints. I was saving them, and I figure like, hey, when there's a buyback, I'll just cash in. But they always say functioning firearms.
Yeah.
Like,
So it's funny that I always save my failed prints because I think that I'm going to pioneer some way to take that filament and turn it back into a spool somehow.
so my theory from now on is I put the print in the wastebasket to hold on to it when it's a failed print or bad print. And if I don't need it by the time I empty the wastebasket, I didn't need it.
Farmer James says, let them test them, Rich. So here's what happened. So this dude turned in, what was it, 66? He should have turned in 69, but he turned in like 60, I think 68 firearms that were all 100% 3D printed. Some of them being okay? And which is funny because we have 68 people in chat right now. Correct. Technically, Glock frames are firearms based on their ridiculous rules and laws. 62. Thank you. So he got a $50 gift card for each $3 on average item that he printed. And I mean, I'm impressed. He's got the hardware in there.
Yep.
He's like, he was building them, and he made just under.
You sure that wasn't Sabar prints?
No, they would be, way worse.
Wow. Now, John Crump says a $2,915 profit. You could have bought a 50 cal for that.
Yeah. I mean, looking at so let's do the math real quick. So $50 by 62 guns, $3,100. He had $200 into it. So yeah, almost $3,000 in. Now here's the interesting thing. The person that supposedly took credit for 3D printing these has only been known as Giga Chad of the day, but $2,915 profit allegedly. No, it wasn't $150 each. It was $50. It was a $50 gift card. Even the who was it? I don't know if it was the governor. Some douchebag spoke up about it, and he was like, the news anchor was like, so why would criminals come bring their gun in for $50? even the news dude was like tripping, like, why would they do that? And he was like, well, criminals usually don't think through things very well, and whatever. It's hilarious, but yeah, I mean, looking through this.
Why is my video frozen?
I don't know. It went back and forth. The other one cut out. That's why I'm kind of fumbling. I'm looking at it like, what the fuck?
I'm going to rejoin.
All right, I'll wait for you. That printer won the roast in my books. Dude. They offered $50 for non-functioning. So they said they offered $50. If you do the math, 50 by 62 is 3,100. He said he had $200 into it. Either way, he said he wasn't doing it for the money. That he was doing it for several reasons. One, to show them how ridiculous this is, but also how can they ever go back? Here's my biggest problem. These ghost guns, these 3D printed ghost guns, and how far the technology and how far advanced they are. They're so dangerous. They need to be banned. They need to be taken off the streets and blah, blah, blah. And then Houston said, we're actually not going to accept them anymore. they're not worth the $50. So hold on. So you're telling me they're so dangerous that they need to be banned and removed from the streets, and in the same breath, you tell me that you're no longer accepting them at gun buybacks. That sounds like they're treated less than traditional firearms. How do you make sense out of that?
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
What always bugs the crap out of me politically, if you're on the left, you have to do mental gymnastics and contortions to be right all the time.
None of it makes sense. None of it makes sense. And then they call us extremists, which is hilarious. But the beautiful thing here is that,
and like I said, you let me know. I believe in what it says here, and if that's extreme, I don't know what the people are that don't believe what's in there.
call me an extremist. I'm double extreme.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this gentleman, which currently is only known as the Giga Chad of 2022, he did this to prove a point. And if you're out there, I would love to get an opportunity to have you on the show. And for all of you out there that was wondering who it was going to be, this Thursday, I'm having Wick Actual come on the show. He is the famous grip stippler. He works with Johnny Glocks. Yes, I am getting
cool.
a guy that
Floridian.
works in the same shop as Johnny Glocks on the show. So he stipples Glocks for people, and then he hides dick stipples in the pattern, which is fucking hilarious. He hides dick stipples in your pattern to where you won't even notice. And then one day you're just looking at them and you're like, hold on, what?
Is that a what is that?
Is that a dick? And then I told him, I was like, bro, John Wick on the show? Yeah. And I told him, I was like, bro, yeah, and Bob hit me up a long time ago and was like, you need to get Johnny Glocks on the show. He agreed to come on, but we never really connected. So this is a great way to get Wick Actual on the show, but also, you know, potentially build a relationship and get Johnny Glocks on, which would be dope. So that'd be sick. And he also is just starting a channel. It's going to be dope to have him on. And I was like, dude, well, our community has been trying to, you know, kind of put the resources together to build a gay K-47, a gay R-15. And with your dick stipples, I'd love to build a gay Lock 17, you know? And he was like, dude, send me whatever. I'll stipple the grips, the magazines, the furniture, all that. And I'll dick stipple the whole shit. I was like, dude, hell yes. So he was down. He's totally one of us, guys. So I'm honored to have him on. And do me a favor, go to Instagram, find Wick Actual. It's Wick_Actual, I believe. Maybe _Wick_Actual, but it's something like that. And follow him, like his shit, and send him a message and be like, DLD After Dark told me that you're coming on the show. Can't wait to see you on there, something like that. Okay, so this is one thing I wanted to discuss. It is hilarious that in the same breath they're saying, yeah, ghost guns are so dangerous, they need to be taken off the street. And then say, actually, ghost guns aren't dangerous enough to be accepted for gun buybacks. But they did give him the $50 gift card for every single one of them. Suck on that. I'm happy about that.
Oh, heck yeah. I mean, I made shotgun, pipe shotguns just to go to a gun buyback because they're giving $100 for a working firearm. Like, all right, there you go.
Not John Wick Actual. It's just Wick Actual. That would be dope if I was getting the John Wick on here. Here, let me get it exactly.
What kind of doggy is that?
Sorry, my page is stuck on 1776 Supply Co. Holy moly, why do they do this? They put these girls in here. I don't get it. All right, hold on. Yes, it is Wick_Actual. and his thing says Wick, but you can call me Wick. Yeah, and it says custom stippling and undercuts, FL Custom Gun Shop, Johnny Glocks, no gun sales, da 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 da. So yeah, check it out. Let me see if I can show you the dick stipple. Is there a dick in that one? Oh my god. Dude. Hold on. See if you can see it. Wait for it. Oh, dicks. Where is it? Focus on it. Hold on. It'll start over. Here. Hold on. Look. That's fucking awesome. Dude. That's fucking awesome, man. Love it. Okay. Yeah, so show him some love. He'll be on here this Thursday, so the day after tomorrow. The other thing, guys, is look, I won't even fucking waste the time of actually putting like 32 cal cheapo vest guns, Raven 25 ACPs, or buyback material for sure. I'm not even going to waste the time of putting this shit up here, okay? But the FBI, no, the DOJ, no, the FBI circulated to every law enforcement agency in the United States a list of extremist violent behavior. These signs, symbols, and call signs and quotes were all things like 1776, a Punisher skull, come and take it cannon, Gadsden flag, this symbol that's behind me right here, a threeper symbol, a 3%er, the Grim Threeper, anything like that. Come and take it, Moan Labe, like all that shit. Everything is, by their standards, extremist, violent behavior. So the video that I posted on Instagram, they got some attention of people saying, I had 3 people contact me and say, like, man, don't you think that's a little extreme? It looks like you are calling for action because you're walking out the door holding an AR, as you're saying. They didn't all say this exactly, but saying that we need to institute a new government. I'm like, no, I didn't say that. I was simply reading from the Bill of Rights as I was holding an AR. What I did was clearly theater, and it was me showing, that all of us have the right, life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, when a government becomes destructive to these ends, those 3 things. It is the right of the people to alter or abolish it. Some would say that it is our duty and our responsibility to do so and institute a new government. And I wanted to put that in some type of video form and share that with you guys. 69, nice. So I did. So all of you guys are going to be considered extremists. You are considered extremists right now, today, tonight, tomorrow, the day after, when you wake up the next day, this weekend. You are extremists because you believe in a republic, if we can keep it. You believe in a constitutional republic. You believe in our God-given rights that were supposed to be protected by the Constitution, that are most often trampled on by those that take an oath to the Constitution. I know, it's crazy. I just wanted to share that. Okay, I'll shut up now. Sorry. Yeah, Rich, you also Project Veritas ripped us off. Of course they did. You see who they've taken money from.
Did Crumpy say that? Who said that?
Crump said it.
Yeah, but crump means that only in the nicest way. And I'm serious. I'm dead serious about that.
Dude, all I'll say is shout out to UAV Hero for being an awesome mofo. He sent me these potassium iodide tablets, which protect you from radiation. They fill if your thyroid was a gas tank, it fills your thyroid up with iodine, so your body
Prevents the
doesn't
radioactive
absorb
crap
the
coming in.
radiation. Yep, exactly. He also sent me this shit right here. He made this little utility knife.
Oh, you were telling me about that, dude.
So he printed this out of PETG. They're pressed fit magnets in there. So when you extend it, it clicks in.
No,
Dude.
that is crazy. Oh, dude. What's the file for that?
I'm sure he'd probably share it with you. This is
dude, that's crazy.
Inspired by the cricket. So yes, it is a karambit style, but this is inspired by, there is a cricket knife that is exactly like this. It's just metal. It's but yeah, dude, UAV Hero, man, look at these skills, dude. He fucking painted it glowy blue, so you can't really tell here. Hang on, let me go full screen. He painted this blue titanium. Okay, he printed it out of PETG, and then he painted it blue titanium, and then he sanded.
That's crazy.
Yeah, then he sanded down to the black on the flats, and then press fit the magnets, install the hardware and all that. And then when you run through this, right, just replace the razor blade. Boom, done. And it hides like that in your pocket. You could literally just carry this like that. And you could also, if you need to, use that as a little striking device. But, hey-oh. Look at that.
Nice.
It's a beast, man. It's a tough mofo. I'm not gonna lie. He ain't never told no lie. So yeah, UAV Hero is the man. Fuck yeah, dude. You could definitely make a Kydex rig for this. Pull it out with your finger, shake it out, grab it, right? You can also do it the other way, right? Turn it the other way. Put the.
But can it cut drywall?
Honestly, probably with about 40 or so % of the razor blade.
Yep. Nice. That's crazy. Yeah. I love it.
I don't know, I don't know how well him and I were talking about this, or how well do you think it would hold up to an encounter? We should say it like that. And he's like,
you have to have an encounter with a watermelon to see.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Also, man,
you dress up the watermelon like a little Sharpie or something on the watermelon. Put eyes in the nose and whatever.
I can't show it right now because it's in something that may have personal information on it, so I just want to err on the side of caution. But he sent me an entire hot end for a 3D printer. I know. So
you have 9 printers now sent into you?
Dude, I could build 2 printers off of the shit people sent me, man. I'm so fucking grateful for you guys. I don't deserve all of you, and I'm seriously grateful for all of you guys. So thank you. I love y'all. But now, whenever you're ready, we can start the AMA. Ask me anything.
So start with a Q.
Yep. And some people did ask questions. Okay. They did. So I think one of the ones I saw was, "What's your favorite trunk gun? Who would win in a duel?" Which I don't know. I mean, Rich, you've been carrying a gun.
I definitely don't practice my draw like you do. I definitely don't practice.
Why not?
I just don't.
So You spend a lot of time at home. You work from home, right?
Yeah, but I'm doing like crazy stuff all the time.
Yeah. While you do your crazy stuff, you just draw. You know.
Yeah, but my gun's hot. Oh, I like this. All right, so I got the Thing file from Thingiverse. That is beautiful.
Here's our first question. Dark. When are you gonna give me that blade? Which one? This one? You know what? This one is so freaking cool. It's got the glass breaker on it and all that. Because it's plum, and like I'm such a freaking plum addict,
Huh.
I think I may do a giveaway with this OTF. What's that?
All right. No, I'm just reading a question here. When are you going to give me that blade? How about we hit this? What is the hardest part of YouTube? Do you have anxiety over it?
Oh, hold on. We're thankful to have
I
met
hope.
DLD. Now we're getting to know all of you too. Hell yeah, Prim Bunny. You guys are awesome. We love y'all. So hold on. Which one did you want me to do?
What is the hardest part of YouTube, and do you have anxiety over it from something original?
That's a good question. There's a couple of good questions here, starting from binning ballistics down. So we'll use a benchmark. We'll start there. How about this? We'll start with binning ballistics question, and then we'll go down from there. What is a good printer for someone to consider? Hands down, Ender 3, Creality Ender 3. What made you start YouTube? I've been wanting to start a channel for years and years and years. There's actually a lot of other content out there of me doing shit when I was kind of like lost. I used to work in like a high, I guess like a prestigious position for a very large company, and I was kind of in a leadership role where I would do a lot of like motivational speaking and stuff like that. And I've spoken in front of groups from 10 people to 17,000 people, and I said, well, then I should just do like motivational speaking and stuff like that, and business talk and whatnot. So there's a lot of stuff out there that's me just doing like motivational speaking shit. But that wasn't it for me, man. That didn't like, it's just not authentic to me. So I've always wanted to start a channel. I got relatively close with Dugan Ashley, formerly of Carnicon, and another dude, Light, and we started the channel together. We actually started a podcast first. It was called Dark Light Dugan. I was dark, he was light. There was Dugan Ashley, and we started Dark Light Dugan, and we were telling people like what we thought the world to come, right? Like the reason we're buying freaking sodium iodide pills is because we think the world is gonna fucking end. Like right now, Pelosi still went to Taiwan. Like Pelosi still went to Taiwan after threats of China shooting her jet out of the fucking sky. We still went. Like we're so close, man, and we live in a country of fucking corruption and evil.
The bad part about that is I think the Biden administration needs something to heat up, because Ukraine wasn't enough. They need something. It's like, don't look at this thing over here. Look at that.
Yep. Look at this grain of rice. Yeah. So we wanted to start a channel to tell people to prepare, to tell people to get land, to tell people to plant trees, to tell people to get their water, their food, their shelter, their security right. And it just kind of turned into this. There was always so much about firearms, so it kind of turned into like a firearm thing.
Dude, all right, come on. Move on. Next.
Yeah, so the hardest part of YouTube, do you have anxiety over it? If you get a commitment to YouTube, right? I look at like success in YouTube different than most people do. Most people probably look at your subscriber count, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your subscriber count, your engagement, all that shit. How many times Flying Rich has been on your channel? that kind of thing. But to me personally, I'd say that the success of a channel is commitment and consistency of content. Like those three things, what is going to indicate if your channel is successful or not, right? So,
and please, somebody ask me that question tomorrow.
Yeah, it's an excellent question.
Excellent
To answer
question.
your question, the hardest part of YouTube is not letting it destroy your entire fucking life. My commitment to doing the show 3 times a week, every week, no matter what, for 9 hours a fucking week is intense. Then you add in hard videos, shorts, interaction with the community, Discord, all the other shit, interaction with companies, scheduling guests in between. Like, this is literally running a company for free, basically. Like it's a 6-figure position that you get paid nothing for, and it's not easy.
Hey, I mean, it's your show. I'll let you talk.
No, I mean, I think it's. But
Well, I'm going to have an AMA tomorrow, so if people want to hear my great question, please somebody ask me that tomorrow.
Hell yeah. Do I have anxiety over it? Yes. Absolutely. Murphy's Law, hell yeah. Chedamemba, what's up, brother? Glad you enjoyed that knife, man. Every single person that's bought this knife has been like fucking blown away. Okay, hold on. Print Bunny says the Ender 3v2 is going on sale soon. Okay, I'm going back to the questions. If I get 34,000 subs in August, I will give away a Halo clone. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's right, John. You said you were going to get one. I'll tell you what. I'll take off my $10 that I profit off of that for you, John, for that one. I second that. Hold on. Ask me no questions, and I'll tell you no lies. Yep. Okay, Marvel or DC? Honestly, I'm not that kind of guy, man. I can't fucking get into it. I've tried, dude. I don't watch fucking Marvel shit. I don't watch DC shit. I admire a lot of that stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I can't get into it, man. Tony Stark, fucking my hero. Like, I love that shit, but I don't care about anything else. So Tim Harper, it was a Creality. So Charlie, Roger, Echo, Alpha, Lima, Indigo, Tango, Yankee, Ender, ENDER 3. And there's several different types. Ender 3, yep, there you go. I guess I didn't need to spell Creality. That was fucking stupid. Question, is the Glock 43X the best? Here, I'm going to let you take over. I'm just going to sit back and watch. I'll put them on screen as you call them out.
All right.
Not necessarily. I do carry the 43X daily with 21 rounds in it, but I got the 48, and I carry both. I love the 48 MOS. That shit is fire. Thank you to Angry Sarge. I rock it with a TLR7 sub and a SIG Romeo Red Dot with a fucking HCM holster, and it's the shit. It's like $1,000 setup. I love it.
Huh. Okay. Printing 3D. I'm not going exactly in order. I'm actually working my way back up. So Printing Bunny 3D said, what is your favorite item, not gun part, that you printed both DLD and Flying Rich? So, okay, you go first, man.
So the favorite thing that you printed that is not a gun part?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess all those switches don't count. You know what? It's going to sound stupid, man, but I printed like a bunch of shit like the cat, the dog, the baby Yoda, and all this. And I went back and I printed the cat for my daughter, and as it was printing, it was like halfway done and totally open, like it's hollow on the inside, because you're printing from the G code on the SD card, right? And I dumped a bunch of airsoft BBs inside, and I gave it to my daughter when it was completed. So inside it rattles.
It rattled. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's cool. It's cheesy, but the print quality is like on point. Like it's awesome. Everything
I
else I've
printed.
done.
It's tough to say because I've been only doing gun stuff mostly lately. But actually, here is a 3D printed bearing, like the whole thing, for my pool vac. So, like the bearing assembly, whatever, all the parts, if you order it, it's like $50. But if one bearing goes bad, I don't need 2 complete sets, the arms, this, that. So when I was between jobs, I just 3D printed the pool bearings. Hold on, there's one more thing I'll show you.
So guys, this isn't an Ask Me Anything. This is an Ask Rich Everything. Okay.
So this originally was going to be a slider track, and I 3D printed the brace for the slider. But I also like doing stuff with, using 3D printing as a tool to do other things. So maybe you have electrical conduit, and maybe you want a cam lock that will allow you to move and lock on it. And what I wanted to do is make like a gun rack for behind me with an adjustable. You can't see me adjusting it. So I could put like a 3D print an arm to hold the gun and just lock it there so it's sitting behind me in the shot. But I've printed so much stuff other than firearms. I can't think of a good one right now other than that stuff.
Oh yeah. Evan Budzinski says, question,
Mhm.
any advice for someone looking to start a channel? So I'd say 2 things. Number 1, for the success of the channel side, absolutely consistency of content creation is very important, and commitment. So like no matter what, if your schedule is I'm going live 3 days a week, I'm dropping 1 video a week and 3 shorts a week, no matter what, that's what you do, right? At least commit to like one part of it, like 3 shows a week or whatever. The consistency is going to build you up no matter what. Share it with real people in your world. They'll share it and so on and so on, and it'll start to grow. But you got to understand too that like the people that I know that have like 10 to 20 times the subscribers that I have or more, the size of the channel that I have or more. Number one, a lot of them don't even have live streams. Like we got 71 people in here right now for a channel of 3,000. That's nuts.
That's killer. That's killer.
Nobody.
I don't get
that. I know people with 50,000 subs, so they'll have 200 people in there. And I mean, 200 people is intense, right? Like that's crazy. And that's still awesome. So the fact that you guys are so heavily engaged, so consistency of content creation and commitment, hands down. But know that it will take a lot from you. It will take a lot from your relationship. So go into it if you plan to stay married, if you plan to, remain a good father, if you plan to, keep a job and all that shit. You have to have conversations with the people in your life to say, hey, I'm planning on doing these things. I want to do it with you, like, supporting me, and kind of feel it out from there, because you don't want to sacrifice everything for nothing. This is nothing.
One Love Design asked a question. What is the last thing you foraged for and consumed?
Dude.
And do McFlurries count?
I wish. I'm a hell of a forager of McFlurries. I had an awesome viewer, the End is Near Beware, send me a hell of a care package, and one of the things was the deck of cards with a hole punch through them.
That's cool.
Yeah, dude, it's so fucking cool. It has cards and cards and cards, like probably 52 cards, honestly, of plants that you can forage for. And I forgot the name of the plant, but it's essentially like lettuce, like greens. And I literally went out to my woods and I found the same shape, the same color, the same leaf count, like everything. And I just grabbed it, snapped it off, and I ate it. And it was fucking terrible. It was disgusting. It tasted like poison. It literally tasted like somebody like came up to my mouth and said, "Open up," and they went and just sprayed Lysol in my mouth. It was fucking horrible.
Does it even give you a clue of like taste like crap in those cards?
No.
Oh
no.
man.
Oh no.
All right, next question.
Did say some things, but I was a bad forger. I gave up after that.
All right, Bending of Ballistics. When are you coming on my channel?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were asking him. I would
Yeah.
love to come on your channel. Feel free. Shoot me an email. I'd love to come on
So
your channel.
Dark's usually available after 9:30.
Oh shit! Hold on. He said I
questions?
missed the super chat. Hold on.
Did you?
Oh, it's because we're so far back because of the fucking questions. I'm sorry, dude. Thank you for telling me. Woo! Oh, something original, brother. Thank you. He sent a $5 super chat. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hell yeah, man. Something original. You're the shit, man. We appreciate you. Thank you for telling me, by the way, because I would have missed it because I was so far back because it was queued up for the questions.
Yeah, I don't. Does anybody have a channel? I don't. I mean, a question. Sorry, does anybody have a question? I'm not seeing anything starting with a Q.
So here, I'll tell you this. Somebody asked Dark, please post your Cash App and your PayPal. And for, like, I swear to God, like, for over a year, I was like, no, I won't do it. I'm not going to make people feel like I am asking for donations. And, people send super chats all the time, and they're giving YouTube 50, 60% of this shit, right? And then I finally was like, okay. They're like, I don't have super chat set up. Please send me your Cash App. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. $, not the Dark Mavis, right? Boom. And then PayPal is darkestmavis@gmail.com. And the reason I'm putting that there is for anybody that don't feel like you have to do anything at all, right? Like I'd prefer for you guys to take your money and use it for your own preparation for the impending doom that is coming to our country. But if you do choose to give, fuck YouTube. Don't give YouTube shit. Cash App that bitch to me. Or
yeah.
Because
it's unfortunate.
Yeah. Fuck them. Let's fucking use it against them. Yeah.
Bending Ballistics says, when are you guys coming to do the 1 mile challenge? That's like, we want to do it, but holy cow. It's going to take some planning.
Yeah, we gotta plan to do that. That's
Okay, Shooting Gallery. Oh, you got a question or?
Yeah, here's one. Jeff Cron, who didn't follow the rules, he didn't put a Q, but I caught it. Dark, given your past experiences you talk about from time to time, would you go back and change things, or do you feel you've gained priceless knowledge from it?
Oh,
that's a damn good question.
Oof.
When you have like, and for the people that don't know, what he's referring to is I'm in recovery. I'm over 11 years clean, and I did a lot of goon shit, and I'm not proud of that. So I mean, when you reflect on anything like that, of course, the first thing you think of is all the lost time, right? Like time that I could have used doing other things, doing not goon shit, not goon shit. I mean, at times I do wish that I used that time, energy, money, resources to be put towards different things. But the amount of knowledge, street smarts, growth and development, business sense, like I literally gained business sense from drug dealing. Like that is where my entrepreneur, fire comes from. Entrepreneurial fire, whatever, is from drug dealing. And fuck it, I got the record to prove it. So I'm clean now and I'm not in trouble now. So if anybody's like, he did that and he's got guns and he fuck off. I'm totally legal, so fuck y'all. But yeah, I wouldn't change it. I'm grateful for the knowledge that I've gotten.
Shooting Gallery New England, why the glowy blue? Is it just because the blue chem lights?
Damn. Okay, so that's a little bit of a story. So I'll sum it up like this. So during the progression of the growth of the channel, a lot of people, we would come together, we would talk about the boog, right? We'd be like, okay, the end of days is coming. We're likely to experience it in our lifetime. And everyone in the channel is saying, like, how do we boog in the streets if needed to, right? If we need to flip the switch and go to work, how do we make sure we don't kill each other in the streets? So I said, well, let's just throw a chem light on our plate carrier. That way we'll know to not shoot each other, right? And they're like, yeah, but anyone has chem lights. Everyone has chem lights. And I said, well, yeah, everyone's got red, yellow, green, whatever. And then I had previously purchased a whole fuck ton of the Ameriglow chem lights that are all in boxes. And I saw I'm looking at them right now, a box of blue chem lights. No one, when have you guys seen a blue fucking chem light prior to coming to this channel? Nowhere, right? You don't see them, but they exist. And they exist enough to purchase them whenever you want, right? And they're typically used for like specific things, but like in military and law enforcement and shit like that. But
okay, next question.
Yeah.
Sport brand, 2 parts. What are magnets and why do they work?
So magnets work using the axis of the gravitation. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Magnets are the most confusing thing on the planet, bro.
And after that, there's no more damn questions. So, oh well.
All right, that was it. That's
good.
It. That's all you guys get, man. You got like 7 minutes. When are we starting the Gay K or Gay R15, and what calibers are you thinking?
All right, I'm a little confused by this. Print 3D Bunny says, Flying Rich, can you name the presidents on all the dollar bills? Well, I think the only one that is important is not a president, and that's Benjamin Franklin. Washington is on the $1 bill. What is it? Lincoln is on the $5 bill. Who's on the 10? Is it Madison?
You can't look it up.
And let's see. Jackson is on the 20. Lincoln 5.
Bending ballistics. Well, since they're gay builds, you got to go with the 40 cal. Sorry, that was great. Murphy's Law just says lightning link.
Q Dark. Are you a CZ fan?
I am not a CZ fan, but I do admire them. I think the CZ75 is an excellent handgun. And to answer Bending Ballistics' original question, I don't know when we're starting the Gay K and Gay R, and probably now Gay Lock 17 building, but we're definitely going to be building some gay guns like with dicks all over them. And also, it would probably be after this AR-15 contest we're doing now. So let's say probably in about a month-ish.
Okay, we got a question. Any tips or common mistakes on my first P80 build from L1V3, L1F3?
Yeah.
Which is Live Life, I guess.
Build 12. So the biggest mistake that I see all the time is that, people get them, they get kits, they get, excited, and they just fucking go to town right away. And, I see people like removing.
I would say don't use power tools.
I mean, that's one way. I don't want to tell them how to do it, right? Because they may find a different way that works for them. I could tell them how I do it, and then they can kind of freak it and find their own way. I only use power tools for the, for drilling the holes. Everything else I do with hand tools. That's not true because I polish after I'm done. But basically, it's like this. Don't rush it. Take your time and study people that have done it successfully. You could go
Bob,
to
Putang Bob's got videos.
yeah, as long as they're available, right? Like YouTube is made a concerted effort to remove all building videos out there. You can still find some, but you know, do it properly, right? So, throw it in the jig before doing anything at all. I see people just cutting the tabs before they throw it in the jig and shit like that. You're not supposed to do that. You throw it in the jig, clamp the jig, tape the jig shut on both sides, put it on a level surface, use a drill or a Dremel. I actually now prefer a drill, just using 2A3Ds.
Drill guides.
Yeah, the drill guides. These motherfuckers right here. I owed somebody one of these, by the way, and I forgot who. So if you're out there, fucking remind me. I think it was Toy Town. And then do the holes first. You could do them at crackhead speed. Don't do them too slow. And then remove the tabs, remove the channel, and then use files, sandpaper, and polishing to clean it all up. And pro tip, use a razor blade, an X-Acto knife, and remove the flashing around the outside of the holes. And then sometimes you can take a felt polishing wheel and just kind of go and take it out, and you will end up with beautiful chamfered pinholes that are incredible. Go to my Instagram and you can find videos of me doing them.
Okay.
I think I did
Bob asks, when are you doing target practice vids with your builds, especially the newest 357 SIG?
So I don't even have the parts for the 357 SIG build yet. But I will. Hold on, was the question? I don't know how far ahead you are. What does it feel like to have my dong in your hands? I think I need to read the question one more time.
What are you going to do target practice vids with your 3D builds, especially the newest 357 SIG?
So I am. I'm moving, and I'm possibly going to find a place with property. And if that is the case, I will be able to shoot, and I'll be able to shoot daily. And I'll keep you guys posted. But I intend to very soon, probably within the next month, maybe two, be doing like a lot more live action shooting videos, because it's important to see that your YouTube hero can operate at a high level.
All right, Love Machine BMX 54. When are you guys going to wrestle a gator? Sure, if you guys reach out to Camp Keenan, he could get you something set up for you guys.
That's a good question. I'll have to look into that. I enjoy wrestling gators. I do it often.
Okay, UAV your hero. Longest rifle shot, longest pistol shot, distance, caliber, size, confirmed target.
Ooh. A 400-yard shot on a silhouette. It was a Charlie hit with a 308 Remington 700, and the longest pistol shot that I took was a Glock 17 9mm. Hit a silhouette at 100 yards a lot. Like, I was just constantly hitting it, so I don't know exactly where I hit it. If it was like an Alpha Bravo Charlie, or Mike. I had several misses, I know that, but I could likely shoot a pistol well beyond 100 yards, but the range that I was shooting that at, that was the max distance, was 100. And you should have seen the FUDs when they saw me hitting, like they're out here with their, rifles trying to hit this gong 100 yards away, and I pulled out first a 380, and I tried to lob the bullets in there, but they were literally arcing and just falling in the dirt. I saw them splashing into the dirt, not even much further than halfway there, and I was just watching them hit the dirt. So I actually did adjust at the end after I hit the gong several times, like probably 30 times with the Glock 17. I did take the 380, and my boy Derek bet me that I could not hit that with a 380, so I adjusted it like 2 feet over it. First shot, which was actually the last round that I had at the range. Bang! Hit that shit with 380. out of a Caltech P3AT.
Whoa! All right, that's three. Boy, that's hard work. All right, I saw a question and I lost it. Have you ever put ketchup on a hot dog?
I almost exclusively only put ketchup on a hot dog, but I do like to use mustard, like deli mustard and ketchup. I am like a ketchup hooker. I fucking love ketchup. I could literally eat shit like a burger or a hot dog with the food item in one hand and a bottle of ketchup in the other, and just like squirt ketchup on each bite. That's actually how I eat steak and cheese sandwiches or cheese steaks.
All right, Something Original XX is asking, any experience with an Eder 5 or P rig? Don't type it without the dots. Not sure where it goes.
Let me see, I don't know where you are. I need to kind of see it. Oh, any experience with Eder 5 or PRIG? Don't type it without the dots. No, I don't know what you're referring to.
Okay, give us a little more detail. And JC9 is asking AK-74U or MK-18.
For that question, I'd have to say yes, because I actually have both. The AKS-74U is perhaps one of the, probably like one of the first real rifle caliber PDWs. An 8.3-inch 5.45 with a folding stock, a piston-driven system, a short stroke or a shortened system. It's cool as shit. I love it. And I also have a Mark 18 style AR that I built on a 10.3-inch Colt barrel. So I love that shit.
All right, Bending Ballistics, can you beat my 1,000-yard 22 LR shot?
Can I beat it? I don't want to sell myself short, possibly, but wind affects 22 a great deal that far with 22. So kudos on a 1,000-yard 22 LR shot. That is not
Hell
easy.
Yeah.
And you got to use some fucking hot-ass 22 rounds.
All right, so Bacon is asking, if you had to give up one, would it be McFlurries or Blizzards?
So I'd say probably McFlurries, which I wouldn't want to, but McFlurries aren't even real ice cream. Like, it's literally just like sugar goo. And yeah, it's fucking disgusting. I can't believe I even eat that shit. But I'm down to just like once a week now. Just throwing that out there.
I don't see any more questions. There's no more questions.
I guess they just don't care about me. Personal 30-06 at 600 yards on a 10-inch plate. Hell yeah. 3.3-inch XDS 9mm to a 5-gallon propane tank.
Here's a question you shouldn't answer by Tim Harper. Do you own any FRT triggers? If so, how do you like them?
So I don't. I've actually never even gotten behind one before. I wanted to get my hands on an FRT or WOT trigger, and if I did have them, I would.
Oh, only because PSR made them cool.
Yeah, right.
All right, Cancer Mouse asks, how old were you when you first hid your first knife up your God pocket?
I think it was my 7th birthday.
And my daughter is asking a question, Dark. Skylar Margolin, can you buy me a Slurpee?
Free Slurpee Day? Oh my god. Hold on. Where is she? I gotta see this. Unbelievable. Oh my god. No fucking way. You know what? Skylar, I will buy you a Slurpee on Free Slurpee Day. There's a story with that too, y'all. Y'all don't know.
Dark
You might.
swore I can't tell that
I
story.
think we brought it up before. I try to do these
But
random acts of kindness. Okay, so I'll like pay for people. So for an example, if I go get a McFlurry or whatever, I'll be like, hey, how much is the order of the person behind me? If they're like anything less than $10, I'm like, okay, here, pay for it, because I like doing nice shit. When I say like be kind, like I genuinely mean that at the end of each stream. So I do shit like that. And this one day, I went to 7-Eleven, and I saw like a mom and a daughter, like a few people back in line, and I was like, "Hey, um, pay for their Slurpees." He's like, "No, no,
oh
it's
no,
okay."
oh no, Mister, no, we don't pay for Slurpee.
Yeah, he was like, "No, no, it's okay." It's like, "No, I want to. I want to. Please pay for them." No, I give for free. I give for free. I was like, no, don't get for free. You're a business. You deserve to get paid. Like, please, please. And he's like, no, no, it's okay. I was like, I am not leaving until you charged.
They're like, all right, crazy man, let me take your money, leave the store
Yeah.
peacefully.
He ends up taking the shit, and he charges the $2 and some change. I walk out, and later that night, I'm on the phone with Rich, and Skylar's in the background. They're like, oh, yeah, it's free Slurpee Day. I was like, what?
July
I
11th, 7-Eleven.
I forced a man to charge me for free Slurpees. Oh my god. Yeah, it's so bad.
All right, Ron Wayne is asking, Santa versus Easter Bunny, who would win?
Santa versus Easter Bunny. So what a lot of people don't know is that Santa is actually like a really, really high speed operator. So Saint Nick was actually a former Delta guy. Most Santas have been, pretty high speed motherfuckers. So like I would say definitely Santa, but recently the Easter Bunny has gone rabid. So it'd be a pretty savage fight. It'd be a savage fight.
Okay, UAV hero, Brittany or Christina?
Hold on. I need to see it. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what either of them. I mean, like when they were hot or now.
Hold on.
Did I say that wrong?
Gotta go, guys. Take care, all. Stay safe. Time to scrounge. Wish me luck. What do you mean by that? Gotta scrounge. You need help with something, or what's going on? Swerbrand asks, was that a poltergeist in your room with you? I don't think you heard that our old friend came back to visit. I don't think you heard it. Smash time. What's up, brother? Okay, here we are. Santa versus Easter Bunny. Okay, Brittany or Christina. Now, are you saying like which one's like vocals do I prefer, or which one would I have unprotected sex with? Because if we were to go back, I mean, like back to the days like when I was a kid, Brittany was like this like young, innocent, but like, smoking hot chick. Christina was like this, like, I mean, she totally looked like a slut. So like that's why I was attracted to Christina Aguilera as a young man. But man, can I say both of them? If I had to pick one from that same era, I'd say Brittany was the girl next door, and Christina was the chick at the club. I think I'd say Christina because like she would like swallow my load, whereas like Brittany would...
Oh, hey, my daughter's watching. Be careful, man.
Oh, sorry. That's so cool, Skylar, that you're watching. By the way, I'm like a little nervous. I'm a little nervous.
Well, she hears the real show most like 4 other nights a week.
Oh god.
Yeah, she's the one where we're up till 1 a.m. or whatever.
Yeah.
Dark night. She says she's not watching anymore. How does she know?
Yeah, right.
She says she's not. How? Maybe she
What's
just
the
hears.
story? What's the story? What's the story?
Okay, so Bacon is asking, what's the most questionable place you ever consumed a gummy?
Oh my God, guys, I'm not really that into the gummies. I was for a short period of time. There was the Delta 9 gummies that I was eating, but I don't eat them anymore. I don't really like them.
Not a question, but
I would say
JSD. Murphy's Law says JSD got frames for $69. What?
nice. You know, that is a good deal, and I'm just saying, 1776
All right.
had them for $49. I'm just saying.
I
No,
don't
but
sport
look,
brand.
JSD is still, a friend of the channel, right? And so 1776, so support both of them,
JSD is sponsoring John Crump Live, so.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what sport brand is asking here. Worst punch to the face, I swallowed a tooth. That doesn't seem to be a question.
I think what he was saying is like, Dark, what's your worst punch to the face? Mine is so
okay.
bad that I swallowed a tooth, like that kind of thing. DLD, Slurpee Vigilante. Okay, so I don't know where you're at.
Okay, I got one from Evil SD. It says, now that Ralph is not doing the roast, what are his secret plans now? You said AMA spill the beans. The roast is done?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
shoot. I had no idea.
so that was the last episode of the roast that I was on. It was the series finale. However, IPS, Sabar, and all those guys, the We Talk Shit podcast is going to be taking on the roast moving forward now forever, and it will still be simulcasted to Ralph's channel. Because I took an oath to a code of silence, but I also promised you guys that you could ask me anything except two things. Here's what I'll say. I would use a video that he did as an indicator. Ralph put out a video with the usage of a new camera. It was a completely different setup, right? Most of his videos were all down tabletop, just showing his fingers and his hands and the parts and all that. This was very interactive, like this. It had comedy. It was scripted. It was edited. It, had better lighting, better cameras, better music, better everything was improved. And you could say that may be a test run. So if you're watching for like PD Ralph stuff in the future, then I would say that it's probably a good guess to say that he's going to step up his content a great deal. And he may be being supported by some other people that are already in the YouTube sphere at a pretty high level.
All right. So Slim223 is asking, what are good learning resources for energetics?
So it looks like Something Original is asking the same thing. How do I safely get into learning about kinetics and the chemistry behind them? So, the first thing that, Gerchop is still here, guys. Everyone say hello to Gerchop. So the first thing is, believe it or not, you have energetics and you have propellants, right? And there's kind of a fine line between the two, but let's say black powder, for an example, is a propellant. It's a very good idea to get used to the way slower energetics perform and react when using things like black powder, of course, only safely and appropriately. So if you were to use some, Pyridex P triple FG equivalent, or some Pyridex RS, just basic black powder, that gives you a really good idea on how some things like flash powder would react, right? So then you can start kind of using those to make, let's call them fireworks. So from there, you can start using your own tape and cardboard and fuse. Always have Canon fuse. There is no reason why every single man on this planet should not have at least 3 feet of cannon fuse spalled up, just sitting in their fucking, safe. I'm so dead ass serious. You can use it for so much. All right, it's waterproof. It's great, and party poppers for other reasons. Which T for Texas, I still owe you an explanation for that. But hold on, real quick. So what I would recommend is if you do want to kind of journey down that road, start doing research on chemistry and start looking at like the craziest things that you would never imagine can actually be synthesized into energetics. And I mean like high level energetics, like over 5,000 meters per second, pink freaking mist energetics. Then start mixing, well, what I did is I started mixing things. Like I went on eBay, believe it or not, and I bought 7 pounds of potassium nitrate and a couple pounds of magnesium powder and 4 or 5 pound bag of sulfur. So a good kind of mix would be like starting with like 5 grams. Look into your state laws and shit and make sure it's illegal if you were to do something like this. And don't take my advice. And I don't give advice. But 5 grams potassium nitrate, which is KNO3, and 5 grams magnesium and 2 grams sulfur mixed together, diapered on paper. Do not use anything metal to mix it. That's a disaster waiting to happen. Diaper it together with paper, right, to mix it, kind of move it all around and whatever. I like using a plastic spoon. Mix it all together, throw it in, put it in something like a cardboard tube, of course a firework tube. Use a hot glue gun, right, and then kind of fill it in like that. Or you could use, something like, shit, where is it? I just fucking have it. Yeah, just use a hot glue gun, okay? And throw the fuse in there, use a hot glue gun, and just take it out and light it off and see what happens. And you'll see that even just by mixing like those baby powders, you start to learn so much more. Like, inspecting something after it exploded. Like, why did it explode that way? Why did, things go in that direction and what caused it? And then if you start using those like in conjunction with water, you'll start to see how disruptive water can be with energetics. Mostly, like, water is fucking destructive with energetics. And there's actually an old trick that like for booby traps and shit. So what people would do is, like, let's say they would booby trap a door, okay? You have a grenade and you duct tape it to the top corner of a door, okay, right up there. So you have a string on it. So the moment that the door pops open, of course you butterfly the pin, right? But when the door opens, the pin comes out, spoon flies off, boom, right? What people were doing, or they were taking bags of water and putting it over the grenade and just duct taping the fuck out of it to the wall. What happens is the water becomes an energy wall, and then it pushes the explosion the other way. So as opposed to just exploding in the area right there, it explodes with directional force to whatever's walking through the door. So like little shit like that, like, and water can actually drill through fucking concrete when it's powered by explosives. I'm sorry, that was fucking so much.
Okay, Ron Wayne, would you do the Lindbergh flight with Rich? I don't know if I would do the Lindbergh flight with Rich.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
So that's flying New York to Paris, France. But he did it in like 27 hours. First off, sleep is my nemesis. And God bless anybody that would fly a plane like the Spirit of St. Louis. That, whew, you've got to be a special kind of somebody to fly that plane.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
He flew it without a forward window. They put a gas tank there. He had a periscope to look forward and a window to look out the side.
Oh, that's ridiculous. That's nuts.
And this is before GPS. I think he had a compass, and I don't know if he had a sextant, but oh no.
Do you own a PSA dagger? I do not own a PSA dagger. I was very, very tempted by the American flag, the battle worn or distressed American flag one, but I did not move forward with that.
All right, I see Crumpy says, have you ever flown a plane?
I have, actually. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Did Grumpy know that?
No,
Maybe
I don't
he
know.
did.
Who was hotter, young Nancy Pelosi or young Dianne Feinstein? Oh,
That's a death sentence. Both, yeah. There's no win with that. Both deserve to, yeah. So I did fly a plane, and this kind of inspired me, made me want to get my pilot's license because I went out to Vegas. This was SHOT Show 2018. Hold on. Shit, maybe 17. So either SHOT Show 17 or SHOT Show 18. When I was out in Vegas, I was out with some buddies, and they were like, "We got a surprise today." I was like, "Okay, cool. What's up?" They were like, "We are, we're going somewhere special. We're going to take you, and anybody that's coming, like if you don't want to come, don't come. But anybody that comes, if you walk in the door with us, you are committing to what we signed up for." And I was like, "Oh my God, this is crazy." So I go there, and the moment I pull up, it literally was like flight school in Vegas, and it's set up to where it's kind of like those cars in like driver's ed, to where they got two sticks, they got two like you can't just like go try to crash the plane or whatever. But I flew for I don't know, maybe 7 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that. I was in complete control of the airplane. It was a single engine Cessna, and it was awesome. I had a blast. There was nothing more terrifying and freeing feeling that when I moved the stick, the plane moved, and the little meters and gauges and all that shit. I was like, oh my God, like, this is crazy. You ever take pepper spray and keep fighting through it, or did you give up? I've received a little bit of OC spray. I kept fighting through it. I am super sensitive in like my like sinuses and shit from just some shit from when I was a kid, but I never I didn't stop fighting or anything, but I could definitely feel it. Yeah, yeah. Can you guess the MOA it took to get 22 LR out to 1,000 yards? Shit, I have no idea, bro. Christina, so Too Many Choices is really committed to this. Christina is a better singer and hotter. I agree. I picked her. I feel like a pack of cigs and a fifth of SoCo is a date for Brittany. My kind of gal. I'm a sucker for the crazy ones. Yeah. I did say publicly the other day, did this show just go PG? Shit, which thing? I did publicly say the other day on Twitter that I'm not into tomboys, but I will go on record saying the best sex I ever had was with a hot chick with her head shaved.
Really?
So, yeah.
Oh, I think you told me that one.
Man, just, yeah. A lot of, well, the girls that I have met that are like very attractive but have shaved heads, woo, man. The one that I slept, oh, holy shit. Crazy. Like, I want to be.
Crumpy's asking her name. Crumpy, I sent you a text. Can you read the text?
I want to be careful because Sky may be watching. Okay, elbow cough. Lady Gaga, just saying. I would totally smash Lady Gaga, more in like a violent kind of way.
All right. I was asking. I really need to go. I
Okay.
fading out fast here.
No,
I
you're
was
good.
asking Crump to jump in,
Oh,
and I
Crump.
sent him the link.
You're good, man.
Send it
If you
through
want to bounce,
IG. Yeah. Oh, I don't know what I did, but this
what'd
shoulder
you do?
is,
What'd you do?
and I'm
Um,
fading.
good books on energetics. What are good learning resources for energetics? So, believe it or not, man, you're not going to start being followed by the DOJ if you just look up shit on energetics. It's completely legal, right? As long as you don't start looking up some hot boy ass shit like, you know, pipe things and as long as you're not like looking up stuff that's like specific like to be used on like people.
Oh, Crumpy's got a
um,
headache.
yeah, I mean, I can finish it out too, man.
Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. I'm just hurting, and I
You're
gotta
good,
walk the
man.
dog.
You're good. Thank you for coming in and for hanging out. I'll finish this one out. I appreciate it.
Right, man.
All right, later. Um, so there's a guy named Jolly Roger who's got a lot of material out there. My best advice though is don't fuck with Tap P. Do not fuck with Tap P. It's fascinating. Like it's just as fascinating as like touch powder, right? Touch powder is one of like the most. Think of it like this: if you were to take potassium nitrate and wash it with acetone, and there's a couple other steps in the process, but you take out the paste and then you lay it on like balsa wood or something like that, and allow it to dry. Um, you get these like crystals, and they're impact reactive. So you could take like a punch here or like an Allen key or something, and just go and just tap it, and it blow the fuck up. It's crazy. So you could use something like that as kind of like almost like a mercury switch, to where if you wanted something to be like, you got to remember though, like this is incredibly dangerous if this is like a primer for like a larger device, or unit, firework kind of thing. Um, you have to know that like what you're doing is remarkably dangerous if you're specifically making something that can be, that sensitive. It's something I wouldn't fuck around with unless you're like sure. Like, guys, honestly, the most important thing is that you just get the information up here. Yes, it's important to do some shit in practice too, but there's a lot that can be done with just flash powder alone. So don't discount the rudimentary shit, because the rudimentary shit is, what, yeah, what could be used. Um, when it comes to like other types of devices with like time delays and other stuff, like worry about that when shit's going down. Um, the one thing I could say is people say that firearms are the equalizer. People say all the time, they're like, God made man and Sam Colt made him equal. People say that the AR-15 is the equalizer. It's what gives Dark the possible advantage to like needing to fight off a tyrannical government or something like that. And I don't buy that. I don't believe it's true. I believe that explosives are the true equalizer, because you can send whatever team you want, send the largest fucking team. Nothing is more terrifying than weaponized energetics, period. And I'm not saying that as like a threat or anything. I'm not saying like I'm not crazy. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just telling you that I've, spent some time like intentionally, like being purposeful about learning about energetics, mostly RDX. RDX is one of the easiest fucking energetics to synthesize. You could do it in your garage with barely anything at all. Sorry. Let's see. All right, so I see the Lindbergh thing. Just to put it out to the world, I hit up the Wick dude. He's cool as a motherfucker. Hell yeah, man. That's what's up, dude. I print shit, host it now. Yeah, my guy's gonna be on the We Talk Shit roast. Yeah, I see Ralph Light compilation coming, yo. Where's Ralph? Is he dead? The We Talk Shit crew are the roast masters now. Yep. All right, so I'm going through. I'm finding some questions, y'all. Whoa. JC9, we talked about this. Are you asking the size of my deck when my deck is hard or my deck is soft? I'm sorry. That's a fucking stupid joke. I'm sorry. Are you telling us Ralph got married? That's as good as that. No, I was not saying that. $120 for a Zafiri Precision Magwell, a lower parts kit, and a frame at 1776. No, it's all good. I literally went ham talking about that shit. I was like, guys, I can't even fucking believe it. Like, that's like having a $60 frame, a $60 Magwell, and then a free lower parts kit, or a $60 frame and a $60 lower parts kit with a free $60 Magwell. Like, it's nuts. You're a gentleman and a scholar. 13x chicken nugget gang. Okay. Best box truck rental company to use when transporting. You know what? Buy your own, because no matter what, you're getting found out, you know. Dear Lord. I love Roast Masters. Be right back. Ordering Cannon Fuse. So Cannon Fuse is extremely important because it is like the tool for rudimentary explosives. You can make your own fuse like that. That's actually pretty simple. But there's also one more type of fuse. But honestly, over all the shit, what I really want to get into, I personally love ammonium nitrate. I think ammonium nitrate and aluminum powder is a fucking genius idea. Now there's another thing behind that though, and energetics gummies. Yeah, guys, I've had like 20 gummies, Delta 9, Delta 10, and the THCO gummies, like just chilling, just sitting, and I haven't even touched them because I don't even want to, man. I had a couple bad experiences with them, and I was like, fuck this, I'm not doing that shit anymore. Okay, so there is a new binary explosive out on the market, and I can't find it. I can't find it for sale to civilians, but it is a liquid binary explosive, and I want to get my hands on it. The guys over at whatchamacallit, Ordnance Labs were talking about it. They were using it a lot, and they were saying that was like their entry into energetics, and I was like, man, like I need to get my hands on that shit. And I mean, again, know that like energetics are federally legal. Like, you are allowed to use them on your own property, in a safe manner. Which the law doesn't say that, but use them responsibly, and you just can't transport it or store it like without an FEL and without a locker and shit like that. So just know your shit. But think of it like this, okay? So if somebody sets up tannerite, you see it all the time where they put up like 10 big things, big jugs of tannerite, right? They shoot one thing of tannerite, but all 10 explode. Why is that, right? So I started kind of looking into it, and I found that tannerite is known, like ammonium nitrate and aluminum powder mixed together, which is tannerite, is known to have a sympathetic detonation. So if something could have a sympathetic detonation, then that would mean that a detonation of, roughly equal magnitude would set it off. So technically speaking, if you had a primary other than a bullet, right, other than a rifle round, something else would set tannerite off. So you just need to figure out what that threshold is. Maybe 3,800 meters per second. I don't know. It's up to you guys to figure that out. Booms are bad. Okay. I want to start printing. Do it. Ender 3. Keep your secrets dark. Keep your secrets. Bending. Did you use an EOTech scope? I heard their high-end scope is less than 1 MOA. Ever watch The Hurt Locker? Of course. Hurt Locker is fucking epic, bro. Yeah, if you're interested in getting into printing, hit up 1776. Okay, so yes, so .3 brake fluid and chlorine tablets or chlorine stuff in a pressurized container will also explode. Now, it won't explode at 5,000 meters per second, but it will still explode. And this is what I was talking about with the Energeti X or Energetics YouTube channel, which I did start. I just never followed through with because I don't have a place that I can really test all the shit that I want to. But it's kind of saying like your inner Jedi is like already within you, right? So how could you just open up like a cabinet under the sink and be like, how do I make something that can help me fight my way out of a situation? If you had nothing on you at all but like a pocket knife and a match, how could I use everyday household chemicals to create something to give me an edge on something? Whether that's mixing two things to make, chloroform, or mixing .3 brake fluid and chlorine tablets, or whether that's mixing hydrochloric acid and aluminum, or something like that. So yes, but almost no. I did have an explosion in my hands before, and it's not fun. And if it were anything else other than a propellant, I would have lost probably most of my hand. It's no joke. Like, it is not something to fuck around with. Okay. Because water is incompressible. Good job. I don't know how to DM. Murphy's Law, if you go on Instagram, DMing is just sending a message. Unspoon, ammonium phosphate and diesel fuel. Directive charge. Damn, he's going in. My wife died before I could buy a printer, and I've been dealing with it. Damn, dude. I'm sorry, bro. Seriously, I'm very sorry. Man, I'll tell you guys right now that I'm dealing with some personal shit, and it fucking sucks. It really fucking sucks. And yeah, it sucks. Okay. You ever rode a plane? I flew a plane. I didn't ride a plane. I guess I kind of did. Because the funny thing is, like, those single engine Cessnas take off at like 50 miles an hour. So it's like, you're like, really? Like, you're telling me if I fucking just put like wings on my car that I could take off at lesser than highway speeds? Like, that's fucking nuts to me. But that's what it is, man. Compass. Hold on. Dark has no dagger. All right, sorry. I know I'm behind. Okay, so I'm going to throw up. Okay. New AK pistol, M92 Zastava or Mini Draco. Oh, that's a tough one, man. I'd have to go Zastava. The Mini Dracos and the Micro Dracos are cool. I don't believe that anything is better than a standard Draco because it takes standard AK furniture. It's just it gives you the ability to use more common shit with it. Now the M92 Zastava is extremely high quality. It's where it's at. For that specific question, M92 Zastava or Mini Draco, I'd have to say the M92. Let me see. My goal is to print on G17. Zombie Green. Oh, yeah. Question. Have you ever screamed Wolverines while firing an AK? While firing an AK, no. I haven't, actually. And if I did, would anyone have heard me? Lindbergh was also the only civilian pilot to ever enter aerial combat when he was teaching the U.S. pilots on the Japanese island chains how to get more range out of their P-38 Lightnings. Interesting. Who do you do, Pelosi, Hillary Clinton, or Feinstein? Oh man, I would literally eat a 115 grain pill. I could not bring myself to do it. All three of those people are evil. They are literally evil. They are demonic spirits on fucking Earth. Good night, John Crumb. Had 2 yokes, so you can't crash the plane. Rich could still crash it. He's an expert. That's true. I have been OC'd a lot. Okay, interesting. I've actually only been OC'd like where it mattered. One time. That's it. Was her name Rich? I don't know what that was. Question: cannabis or booze? Interesting thing is I don't do either right now. I hadn't for a long time, but I will say that, and people think I'm crazy when I say this. I attribute my success to getting off of heroin. More than 11 years clean. I've been clean, been in recovery for a long time, and I attribute a great deal of my success to getting off of hardcore opiates to marijuana. I would say that marijuana helped a great deal in the early stages of my recovery. And if people are out there and they're struggling and they're committing their entire life to shooting dope, smoking definitely helps, physically and psychologically when you're in withdrawals. So, in the transition from you using to medication or you using to then go clean or, just taking the full-blown withdrawal route, which I don't understand why people do that. Now, being that I've been on medication now for over 11 years, yeah, of course, I would have just fucking stayed handcuffed to a bed for a week and boom, done. But, I didn't feel the OC spray at all until I went to lay down on that PCJ mat. That night, it was just a mild sting. Yeah, not too bad. DLD After Dark, quit talking. I'm 20 minutes behind. I'm sorry, y'all. Dude, short-haired chicks can fuck. I know, bro. I know. And honestly, I found it so fucking strangely attractive that she had a shaved head. I don't know. I'm just saying. Would I bang AOC? Yes, violently. I would violently penetrate her and get all that aggression out. Dude, blue cheese belongs locked in the fucking locked in that same shit that the Lost Ark was in. That shit's fucking disgusting. Ranch, on the other hand, belongs with condiments. But yeah, that shit's terrible. That's like the motherfuckers that put mayonnaise on their french fries and shit. Question: will you pepper spray yourself right now to prove your aforementioned statement? For the boys. Just one time. Come on. Okay. Fuck it. Y'all know I keep the hot sauce on me. Here's what I'll say. If I do this, the only thing I would ask is that you cash at me $2,000 right now. I'm just kidding. Fuck no, I wouldn't do that shit, man. I look, if you want to fucking OC yourself and and practice fighting through it, it's not a bad thing. I just don't personally have a desire to do that. I see the value in it and seeing how far you can fight your way through like a direct hit of OC spray. But like if we're looking from a standpoint of like preparation of like the boog, like the end of the fucking world type shit, I would say you're more likely to catch a fucking 9 to your, center mass than you are pepper spray. But it's not bad to do different types of training and scenarios and shit like that. DLD had a G.I. Jane girlfriend who gave him anal all the time. She actually wasn't a girlfriend. She just fucking loved the D. She loved the D. Don't add ball bearings or shrapnel. That's good advice. Don't do that. That's very good advice. That creates something called a destructive device, which is illegal. So yeah, don't do that. Just saw the PSR video on the buybacks. That's awesome. You're gonna kill yourself if you mess with it. Yeah, don't do stupid shit. When Crump gets a headache, an ATF agent loses his badge. That's great. The cancer mouse. You're a savage. Yes, you are. Rub it out with that touch powder, girl. Oh, oh man, that would be. Mm-mm. Good night, Corn Pop. Love you. She's bald, Jerry. You'll shoot your eye out. Nope, you'll blow your ass up. I'm blinking out. Good night, DLD and Patriots. Good night, Cancer Mouse. I mean, Ting Ting. Chuck Norris. Yes. Now we know Dark is a Fed. He's trying to get us to make explosives. Hashtag Fed trap. Yeah. Hey, I'm telling you, don't do it. Learn about it. Retain the information. That's the important thing, right? Because one day you'll be like, oh, fuck, I remember that I can take those hexamine tablets that are used for like camp stoves and I can use those to synthesize RDX on a fucking picnic table, That's all I'm saying. Damn. If you have not bought one of these Halo clones, you fucking are missing out. To all the people that have purchased them already, bro, these shits are straight fucking fire, dog. The quality is on fucking point. And the beauty of this blade, look at this shit. God damn. That shit comes out with authority. Fucking D2 tool steel. Look how thick that bitch is. Look at that shit. Look at the machining on the blade, the fucking blood drain. Oh, yeah, that's badass shit right there. Yes, this is... The reason this is so important to me is because I never, ever thought that I would be able to have in my hands a knife that in my mind costs $750. Now you find a company that is duplicating these and making these in Texas, all in Texas, for $159. Sign me the fuck up. And it's great fucking quality, man. Like this tack knives. Use code DARK. He was actually really, really blown away and really pleased with how awesome everyone was, how easy it was to work with everybody, and how kind all of us were, like the communication he had with everybody. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Why is 9mm better than 40 Smith & Wesson? That's a great question. I don't know. Sorry to ask. Could you say that again? Shit. Which part? I'm sorry. I know I'm like 20 fucking minutes behind. Subaru or Mitsubishi? No. Just no. Yep. Green fuse is best fuse. Yep. Let me see if I can get caught up real quick. Hang tight. I'm not going to Oaks this weekend, actually. Ammonia and bleach. That is how you make Night Night juice. That's how you make Night Night juice. So I don't really drink like that. I don't drink too much, but when I do enjoy just a good single malt scotch like a Macallan. I drink Macallan 12, Macallan 15. But I also like bitch drinks too. Um, I don't know why. I just do. Deformed Baby, what's up, man? We all know the anonymous anime avatars bullied Ralph into quitting the roast. Honestly, he was quitting well before all that shit. It may have helped, you know, push it a little bit, but I mean, if you look back, it was months that he had the guys start the pre roast, and when he started doing it, he openly said on like 5 roasts leading up that if he didn't get 100 people in the stream, that he was going to quit doing the roast. So he was just waiting. Agreed. Standard Rico was nice. I'm going M92. Fuck yeah. What is your favorite handgun of all time, Dark? Damn. Speak a truth, Dark. Damn. Favorite handgun of all time. You know what? Jesus. I'm going to have to say. So, like, honorable mentions first. The fucking Beretta 92. The M9 is an excellent handgun. I love it. I can shoot fucking ping pong balls at like 25 yards and just fucking pop them around on the ground until they disintegrate. They're great. The Beretta M9A3 is a fucking monster. That's an incredible firearm. But then like the SIG 226 is also a remarkable handgun. It's like how do you look at these and sit here and tell you guys that the best handgun that exists to date is a Gen 3 Glock 34 from the factory. And I know, all you guys are literally right now, you're like, what? And you're fucking raging. And since I'm 20 minutes behind on fucking comments, I'm never going to see how pissed you are until, 10 minutes goes by. But a factory out of the fucking box Gen 3 Glock 34 is a fucking straight killer. That is a carbine, a pistol caliber carbine in a handgun. That is straight fire. I've not ever purchased anything RC at all ever. I'm just not into it. But you could use them for a few things. I'm sure that's what you were kind of gearing towards. Dro is the way. Dro is the way. Safeline, I would like to learn more about Safeline and what you want Safeline to be and, kind of what you're doing to achieve that. I think if we bring an awareness to the community of what Safeline is and what you want it to be in the future, I think we could actually make some forward progress. So I'd like to learn more. So holla at your boy. If you had to drive cross country, would you rather do it in a Nissan Leaf or in a BMW with Gerchop? Asking for a friend. Honestly, I'd love to meet somebody like Gerchop, man. I bet he's probably like one of the most intelligent people in here. He's just, a dirtbag in chat. I'm just kidding. I'm fucking with you, Gerchop. But let me see. A bison, an 18-inch gator, is a kitten compared to a 10-inch. Oh, sorry. I was like, is that a question? I put a little OC in my chili. Don't tell anyone. It's my secret ingredient. Yeah, that palm OC spray, baby. Boom, baby. Cannabis is 100% the best way to assist in the overcome of the pill and H addiction. It don't take the withdrawal away, but I heard it helps, and I'm proud of you. You're well to overcome that stuff. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I would say it helped a great deal. Q callback question. Did the short hair girl know you were putting ketchup on hot dogs? I don't think that came up in conversation. Um, things happened pretty quickly there. Okay, things escalated quickly. Thank God you're with us. If not, what else would we do on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday? Right? Funny how that works. Sorry, I'm catching up, y'all. I'm catching up. You have to email him. So one of the things I'm thinking of doing is making like an 80% firework kit. Is that crazy, y'all? Question: will you give one of the OTF knives away tonight? Number between 1 and 100. I may, I may give one of these away. I can't do it tonight though because I got to do an actual hard video on them. Um, hell yeah! Thank you, Sport Brand. Appreciate you. Remember to use code DARK at Tech Knives USA. You get 20% off. And remember to message 1776 on IG and just have a conversation with them, man. Check them out, see what they're about, and just thank them for all the work they've put into this shit. What's a pirate's favorite gun? And R15. That's good. That's good. Beretta for the win. Yeah, Berettas are dope, but they're also completely impractical and heavy, and for what they are, 16 rounds in a handgun. It's you can do so much more with so much less nowadays. Like with the introduction of the 43X and the 48 with the S15 magazines, everything else is just bigger and clunkier and blockier, and yeah. Pistol light with a switchblade would be awesome. Fuck yeah. Arex Delta 2s have definitely piqued my interest in. They've kind of and shout out Barry Reading. What's up, man? Thanks for coming in. They've kind of piqued my interest too. I'm not gonna lie. I've been very curious about the Arex Deltas, and I've not done anything to get my hands on one. I see them at my local shop all the time, and all that. Yo. When it don't dark, you move like what it do or what it don't. What it do, what it don't. Hoosker do's, Hoosker don'ts. I'm out, y'all. Fun stream. Peace out, Ron Wayne. I'm Ron Burgundy. Missed it all. Gotta sleep. Gonna have to catch the playback in the AM. Cheers, perpetrators. Dope. So the only thing that I ask is that when you do come back, please drop a comment on the video. If you could drop 2 comments, that would be dope. Drop a comment and then drop a comment on someone else's comment. That the more engagement I get, so the way YouTube is that YouTube will throttle streams. The most views I've ever gotten on a stream is like there's a couple that got like 6,000-7,000 views, but that's like over the whole year and a half that I've had a channel. They specifically, like on purpose, don't push live streams like they push hard videos. So they're already gonna not, push it out as much while it's live. A lot of times, they don't even send notifications, and I hear that all the time. So, yeah, there's that. Ginormous. All right, I'm gonna have to skip some of this stuff. Okay, now I'm at the end here. Favorite World War 1 or 2? Wow. How the fuck can I pick? I mean, I don't know. I think World War II. They had a pretty good idea. Shit, I don't know, y'all. That's a tough one, bro. All right, sorry, I'm getting junk food now. Okay, so what else we got? We got Are you aroused during hard videos? Of course. Apparently, Gun Jesus is about to drop a factory tour video soon. Haven't shot one yet either. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't. I'm not familiar with his factory. We've had him on the channel. He's a pretty awesome dude, and I was on another show with him, which was pretty badass. But yeah, he's a cool mofo. I fucks with him. Show me 25 pics of crackback, and I'll tell you which one's real meth. Damn, bro, are you methed out? We all thank 1776 for all they do for the DLD family. Hell yeah. I tip my hat to you. That's what's up. Thanks, Bob. You know, I don't know too much about the fighter planes. What? I just saw that message. No way. Blunderbuss. Dude, that's fucking dope. Hold on. I need to read this message now. Hang on. Don't go anywhere. Five for two random ones. Yeah, that I may drop it tomorrow, as opposed to doing it right now. Are you cool with that? That way we can focus on the. Oh shit! But I love that though. I think they'll love it too. Okay, hell yeah. Let me try 5.7 PSA. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I think that's it. I think we got all the questions out of the way. People think, yeah, I think we got it here. Hold on, let me go all the way. Dark, what'd you think of the video? Oh, are you talking about the song? Our song was dope. There's a couple things I want to show you guys, but I got to do it on like a separate. I'll get hit with a copyright strike or a copyright claim or whatever if I show it on this. So maybe I'll do like I don't know. I kind of want to do like a members only stream, but I know that excludes a lot of people, so I'll figure something out. Good night, Too Many Choices. Have you watched Blue Suede Shoes music video without music? I've not. I mean, when I was a kid, I used to listen to that song all the time. I'll check it out. It's probably really trippy to watch that shit. Oh my god, people are still liking my. I'm not really into tomboys, but the best sex I ever had was with a hot chick with a shaved head. People are literally still liking it right now on Twitter. It's crazy. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's bring it to an end. Let's make sure that we're doing the right thing and that we are supporting the people that support us. So that means we need to support 1776 Supply Co. 1776 Supply Co. right now is selling. They just blew through 2,000 frames at $50 each, only to arm the community, to arm our people. Right, that's huge. And right now they have Glock 19 frames with a lower parts kit, with a magwell for $120. That's fucking bananas. And they're doing it just to equip people with, complete lowers before this bullshit. That's why it's the deadline deal, right? To give people lowers before the deadline. You get a complete lower and a magwell and a frame. I'm about to fucking buy one for real. Okay, hold on. Use code. What code? So there is no code for 1776. I don't think that's what you're referring to, but oh, 19 and 17. Damn. Do you know what colors are available currently? Damn, that's what's up. Question: you ever see the back of a $20 bill on weed? Yeah. Is it hard to finish an 80? No, I mean, if you do it properly, it is time consuming, right? Like that whole, 20, 30-minute bullshit is garbage. Like it takes me hours to get through an 80, but I am like super, super like, I'll show you. I take a lot of pride in completely removing the tabs so it looks like they never existed and make that channel look clean like it was done in a factory. That's really important to me. So I put a lot more time. So you can see right there, there's no tabs. They look like they were never there. And the channel's clean as a bitch. Looks like it was never there too. So that takes a lot more. Even that little dot, that little white dot from the, whatchamacallit, like I removed that too. So I put a lot more time, effort, and energy into it on the front end because I want it to look like a fucking factory frame. So yeah, I do a lot more, a lot more with like hand tools. I do a lot more with like, even polishing. After you go through and remove the tabs, you file them down. After you file them down, you go down the line of sandpaper from, low to high grit to, get it as like flush as possible. And then after that, you re-quench the polymer with like there's mineral oils, there's oils. I literally use Aegis on the frame, and then I polish it with oil. I used to polish it with the polishing compound, but it just scratches it. It doesn't do the job correctly. So yeah, I use oil, and that polishes it very well, and I've gotten great results. So I don't know if that looks good to you guys, but that's something that I find myself I'm proud of shit like that. So now here, as I wait for the Glock 33 build, this is going to be the host. This is a 26 frame. I have two 40 cal ejectors. I think I have a Lone Wolf one, and that may be a Gen 4. I don't know, but I have a couple 40 cal ejectors, which you need to use for the 357 SIG. So I'll be using that. And then, but wait, there's more. I'm going to be using this Marconi Armory, or not Marconi, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. I got the Strike EMP, and I'll be doing the Strike EMP. So I'll have 9 rounds in the magazine, right? Plus another, I think it's +4, because it's +5 for 9mm, so I think it'll be +4 with this. And this was Cerakoted by Arcane Tactical. So this will kind of have like a gray frame with a gray and black, because it's the like stainless gray battle worn kind of color with all black parts. And I use like a OEM lower parts kit and all that, and I'll have 15 rounds of 357 SIG, 2,300 feet per second, 357 SIG out of a pocket gun. You know, this basically brings it to the size of a 19. I'm having such trouble with this, but that's what it's going to look like. It's going to be fire. I can't wait. I'm kind of tempted because I love doing 80s. I'm kind of tempted. I got a few Cobalt 26s laying around. It's like, man, that would be pretty dope to do Cobalt and OEM and Cobalt build. So I consider doing that. And yeah, there's that. Also, the XO1. So we're putting together an XO1 that is going to be Cerakoted. I think 1776 said they're Cerakoting it like now. The XO1 is the SIG 320 PDW that you drop in the fire control group, and then a SIG 320 upper, and you have a SIG PDW. It's like a pistol caliber carbine. It's braced. It's fucking epic. So I'll probably be rocking that as like a car gun. Even though I typically prefer to have something chambered in a rifle caliber, it's just a great tiny little micro car gun. Oh, somebody actually asked me, and I did not answer it. Your favorite trunk gun? You think you're getting bombed, but it's all... Damn, you're all about that. If you had to visit a major West Coast city, which one would it be and why? I am tired. I'm tired as fuck. This is how I get at the end of the night. I get so tired that like at the end of the streams, I'll like stop making sense. Literally, I'll just stop fucking making sense. So I'm gonna end it shortly. But hell yeah. All EXO1s from 1776 will come with their own mag release. No need to pull it from your SIG. Hell yeah. That's awesome. So I'm pumped about that shit. So somebody asked, what is your favorite trunk gun? So typically a 10, 10 and a half, 10.3, 5.56 is like the way to go. Every now and then I may throw my my crink, which everyone here knows my crink is in 5.56. I know it's wrong. An AKS 74U in 5.56 is totally sacrilege. It's wrong and all that shit, whatever. But it runs like a motherfucker. And I can run brass or steel through whatever I want. And it's got those dope ass clear Circle 10 magazines. So hey, it's a fucking win. You saw the MCK Gen 2 for the Palmer 80. Yep. Right now I'm rocking the Recover Tactical 8020 brace on a P80. And that thing's fire. So, oh, that's right. We've seen it. Yeah, the crink. I like that, but I also like my Serbu Super Shorty, which is a 2+1 12 gauge with a 6.5-inch barrel. The only issue with that is that you become really limited on distance. So if I need to engage a target beyond like 30, 40 yards, probably 40 yards, maybe 50, with a slug, I can really only use a slug at that point, right? Well, it would only be responsible to use a slug at that point. I love that shit. It is so small, and like it's just fucking money. And you can still, at 50 yards, you can still, put pellets on a silhouette, no problem. That's with a 6.5-inch barrel. But typically, I'll roll with my 10.3-inch 5.56, which is a Franken build that you guys have probably seen in my videos. It's an LWRC lower with a BCM upper, with a BCM BCG, with a 10.3-inch Colt barrel, which is actually a 16.5-inch Colt barrel that was chopped and re-crowned and threaded to 10.3, with a fucking what kind of goddamn, I'm trying to think what kind of handguard is it? It's one of the fucking super, like, goddamn Industries. It has Industries at the end of it. Jesus. Fuck it. Oh well. And then 51 tooth flash hider muzzle brake that I use in conjunction with my AAC SDN6 30 cal suppressor. Midwest Industries, that's what it is. Midwest Industries handguard, which is a 9.5-inch, and it's a 10.3-inch barrel with the brake. Now, since the brake is permanently attached, it's more than 26 inches from the buffer to the brake. So I can actually, because it's a firearm, I can actually rock a vertical foregrip on it. And I rock that thing suppressed. It's got a binary trigger in it, the Fostech Echo. It's fucking money. I can dump a 30-round mag out of that bitch in less than 3 seconds. And this motherfucker right here, I can fit 46 rounds in my fucking AR with the 40-rounder with a strike EMP +5 on it. 46 rounds in an AR. Shit's money. So I'll use my 10.3, or I also have a cheap PSA 10.5-inch upper that I threw on a lower that I built with a bunch of CMMG, LWRC, BCM, just fucking takeoffs, and it's an Arrow lower and an SBA3 brace on it. And that's like a 450 AR, but I have like a $650 fucking optic setup on it, which is stupid, but it's all I got. Oh, so brings me to my last point, and then I'll let y'all go. So I'm sure you guys, Duke, never eat a candy like that in jail. You'd be done for. Are you saying that I'm turning you on? Hold on. So I'm sure you guys probably have heard of the optic company Fiachi or whatever the fuck it is. So they reached out to me. They reached out to like every single content creator that exists. Seriously, like everyone got an email. Even Rich got an email, and several others. And I didn't respond to it. And then a bunch of other people started getting products because they were like, "Hello, we like you to try our product, please. Tell us thank you and you like, and peaceful day have you." I'm like, okay. I kind of want to troll them a little bit. So I responded with 12 pictures of the 12 different items that I want. And I'm probably the smallest channel that they offered anything to. So they responded and said, "I'm sorry, but at most, we can give you one thing." I was like, dude, I wanted the AR sights, fiber optic AR sights. I wanted the flashlight for the rifle, flashlight with a laser for the pistol. I wanted fucking like all this shit, red dots and magnifiers and all that. Because I was actually going to throw them on my guns and beat the living piss out of them. Like, beat that shit like so unfair. So they responded and said, "I'm sorry, your YouTube channel is too little and stupid to be worth anything to us." So while other people are sending us like thousands of dollars of shit, they're like, "Oh, our $40 red dots are just way too good for you." So I said, "Okay, then send me this one red dot." I said, "Okay, as long as you do the video, promote the video, and review it. I said, you have my word. I will review it. I am going to beat the ever-loving fucking dog shit out of this optic into the fucking ground, literally into the ground. I'm going to fucking beat the shit out of it. And if it works, if it survives, fucking hell yeah. This is a cheap ass optic that all you guys can run on, whatever. First, I'm going to see if just the gun, if just hard use, just firing the gun a lot, will break it. If it does break it, then fucking, whatever. If it doesn't break it, then we'll go to the more extreme shit. And I'm really going to do a lot to it. Like, I may break the gun trying to break the red dot. Shoot it with a shotgun. You know what? I may just, out of anger, fucking whip out my pistol and just shoot that bitch. But I just, look, the only reason Fiachi exists or whatever is because of two things. One, cheap ass guys that think they need, to look like they have high speed shit. When truly, they're just getting airsoft grade shit for their real firearms. And they'll never use it. If they do use it, it'll go down during live fire. So, the other reason that Fiachi exists is because of 3D printers. Is because when everyone puts all this fucking time, energy, effort, and hard work into something like, like something like the Ark, holy shit, right? Somebody like Mr. Snow throws a fucking $40 Fiachi red dot on it. If they build a 22, they throw a fucking $40 red dot on it. Like, Fiachi red dots are fucking all over the place on 3D printed builds. And they do that on purpose. Because they're like, why the fuck am I going to put a $500 optic on a $180 3D printed gun, right? So I believe that they really need to be put to the test. I'm going to put it to the test. I'm going to beat the dog shit out of it. I'm going to throw it into the ground to the point that it fucking penetrates the soil. I'm going to kick it. I'm going to stomp it. I'm going to beat it. I'm going to freeze it. I'm going to heat it. I'm going to do everything to the shit. I'm going to drown it. I'm going to, I don't know. I'm just going to fucking throw everything I can at it. Mostly because I want to be able to do the video. Not Fiocchi. Fiocchi's ammo. They're fucking primo. They're great. I love them. This is like FEYOTCHI or some shit like that. So it is different. I've got an optic that won't even hold zero on my SBR BB gun. Visible green dot, Firefield brand. So funny thing about that, if it's a real optic, it's not supposed to be on a BB gun. It's a different recoil impulse, and it will damage a traditional optic. And needing some sideline freedom seeds. Yeah, I'll tell you guys right now, ammo is going to be going back up. It's going to be getting more expensive and less available. If you can, without going too crazy, don't fucking, hold on. What the fuck? Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. My bad, guys. I'm sorry. Who the fuck is this? My bad, y'all. Damn. Oh man, I had another fucking friend pass away. Um, yeah. um, yeah. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, guys. I love all y'all, and I want y'all to be safe and honor the most important things in your life. Honor your family, honor the people closest to you, honor your friends, honor yourself by having standards, by having, you know, like I say every single time I close out a stream, be kind, right? Being kind is so important. You never know, like that little 2 seconds of kindness, how much of an impact you can have on someone else's life. Um, thank you guys, um, and be kind. Live a life of care, compassion, contribution. Give to others, and that will be returned to you. You know, I have a tattoo on my arm that says the Lord will provide. And I believe the Lord will provide, but it's through like your faith and your action, by you being gracious, by you giving to others. That's when things come back to you. If you live life by looking through horse blinders and, by, having tunnel vision and, you know, being selfish and focused on yourself, then you probably won't even have like the mindset to be open to things to be given to you. You will miss opportunities, you will miss gifts, you will miss a lot of important things. um, yeah, so be gracious in everything that you do. Be giving. I always say a hand that's open to give is open to receive, and I believe that. And we all know that the only way for us to truly combat evil is for good men to be skilled in violence. So make sure that you are becoming as highly skilled in violence as you possibly can be every single day, even if it's, you know, passive violence, right? Like you just carrying a handgun, being prepared and being ready. Um, you know, it's, you don't need to be evil to be violent, right? I think people confuse those things all the time. So just become skilled in violence and pray that you don't have to use it, but be prepared to use it. Um, and also, of course, be safe, be dangerous, and keep that thing on you. But not only just like that thing, like keep that thing on you too. 21 rounds of the banger. Woo! Yeah. Be safe, be dangerous, keep that thing on you. Guys, I'm out. I love all y'all. And be good. Thank you, Print Bunny. Thank you, 1776. Thank you, Tack Knives. Thank you to all you fucking awesome people. And that's it. I'm out. I'll see y'all later. Peace.